Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Hollywood After Dark. It is March 18th, 2023. 2 years since Zack Snyder's Justice League, and the fans, the crazies, the cultists just keep taking L after L after L. Will this be the end? Will this finally shut them down and have them run with gun for the future of DC? We're going to be talking about it. We're going to be breaking it down. And my friends, we're going to be laughing. Oh, lordy. We're going to be laughing so hard. And that's not an overstatement. Let's fucking go. Hey, what's going on, everybody? How you guys doing? Welcome to the party. Welcome to the show. It is Saturday night, Hollywood After Dark. It's 10 p.m. Pacific Standard. And today was a day I totally forgot was even happening. I totally forgot that today was the next movement of the Snyder stuff, right? The hashtags. Sell Zack Snyder's Justice League to Netflix, you guys. Sell Zack Snyderverse to Netflix. They're totally paying attention. They ain't paying attention to the fucking shit. But to join me in laughing about the situation, obviously, is my friend and your friend, Saggy.
What's up? What's up? What's up, people?
Yeah, what's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah, it's been a day. But I'll tell you, I'm being honest when I say this. We are kind of talking backstage about this. I forgot that it was the 2-year anniversary of the release of Zack Snyder's Justice League. I forgot. I know, right? I'm a horrible Zack Snyder fan because I don't associate today with the movie. If anything, I was going to associate today with the hashtag event that we've been monitoring here on Hollywood After Dark, the hashtag event that we've been laughing at here on Hollywood After Dark. And of course, I'm not even kidding when I say this. I looked again and the Twitter did not allow it to break out of the entertainment tab. So, and even then, it kind of was all over the place. I checked it from a couple different accounts today. It was like, at one point, like, Zack Snyder's Justice League was number 1. Cell Snyderverse was down, like, at number 7. And then, like, even further down, that was Cell ZSJL. It was all over the place. It was up, down, up, down, up, down. But then you go and you look. Yeah, right. Yeah. Well, at this point, those motherfuckers have, like, 99 lives, okay? So, like... They just keep coming back. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, life, like, they're like the roaches of, like, a fandom. Like, you figure, like, everything happens just like it's like a can of Raid. Just get the fuck out of here. And they're all, you got a light there, Sonny. I ain't quite dead yet. Because it's like, they're literally a hive mind. It's the funniest thing to watch because it was like my timeline. I don't have those hashtags muted. Okay. I don't have those hashtags muted. I didn't see it. That's literally why I forgot that it was happening today. It was quiet. It was all quiet on the Western Front. And it wasn't until I was I was talking about it with somebody and I was like, I asked Caden. I'm like, wait a minute, isn't today that the trending event? And he's like, I think so. Like, even Caden, who's usually in the know on all of this stuff, and even RJ, who's usually in the know on all of this stuff, they didn't know that today was the day. Like, that is how weird this particular situation is. And I think a lot of it has to do with what Zack Snyder had come out with earlier this week. Mm-hmm. So, you know, with the whole SnyderCon stuff, which we'll talk about that here. I guess we could probably start with that shit because there's been, like, some funny stuff. Some funny stuff happening with that, Saggy. But hold on here. We got just a hater of Ryan Kindle says, Saggy, let's hook up and make a baby. Wow. That's a very direct request. What do you offer, sir? If I'm going to broker this dowry, what is it you offer?
What the hell?
You know, what is it that is it just you hate Ryan Kendall? That's what you offer? Scorn and disgust and lament for a person who looks like a human equivalent of the South Park Canadian. Look at his beady eyes. Look at his beady eyes. All right. Look at his beady little eyes and just think if he had a line between his mouth and he went, you know,
I'm not going to. He looks good in person. Just saying.
You think everyone looks good in person.
That's also true. I listen. A lot of people I find attractive. Is there something wrong with that? Does that make me a bad person for thinking that people are attractive?
I mean, no, it doesn't make you a bad person for thinking people are attractive. I mean, look, there are people out there, there are women out there that I fundamentally do not like, but I find myself going, ha ha ha. You know, like you just
I
can't
believe
help it.
that.
Like it's primal. It's primal. No, it's very primal.
It's me,
You know,
isn't it?
no, no. I mean, like
Just kidding.
a snort in disgust might be one thing, but like it's not like
Wow.
it's what? I mean, listen. I respect your hustle. I do. I do. I think, like I said before, you are very quick on your feet when you're normally on your back, and it works out really well. So you are quite good at that, and it's
Wow.
one of the reasons why I like having you around. You know, it's just like we kind of like you're like this is gonna sound so bad, but you're
Oh my
like
god. Just get it over with. Just
you're
the
okay.
Band-Aid.
You're like the carrot on a stick for RJ. Okay.
What the?
That's I know that
Why?
sounds crazy. I will let me explain. Let me explain. So everyone thinks RJ is my boy because I think like all things considered, if I would have had a kid at 18, he would be RJ's age. And so I like you gotta give my boy what he wants.
I hate you.
I don't
I
even know.
hate you.
I don't even know. It was kind of a weird thing there. Anyway, no, it's just another day. Another. What's funny is now that the show is up on the YouTube Music, and people who find it are gonna fucking be like, "What the hell is going on?" They're not gonna understand. People who come on into the show like nearly 300 episodes in, if they find it randomly, are gonna be like, "What the hell are they talking about?" Not realizing what's going on. Eyes only says Matt's got jokes. Darkness is like, Matt, what? What are you talking about? You're my you're my boy, Blue. That's right.
Oh
There
my
we go.
god.
Andrew says here, Jarbo lusting after Fox News ladies. Listen, not all Fox News ladies. Okay, I think Kellyanne Conway is kind of attractive.
I feel like you just
I
are like
I
feeding me
don't.
to like tossing me to the wolves. Like
Why
here,
would I
here,
toss you to the wolves?
because RJ's a wolf.
I what?
Oh,
RJ. RJ is a wolf.
that's
That
a
is
compliment. I'm trying to be I'm
that
trying to
is.
be
I
nicer to
mean,
RJ.
that's being nicer. Yeah, but you're like RJ is a wolf. Like what?
He's a wolf. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Like
Just
like
just.
like the runt of the litter.
I mean, he's a wolf is a
Like
wolf.
a wolf. No, wolf is not. Well, I mean that is true. The alpha beta construct that people have like thought about in regards to wolf packs is largely inaccurate. Right? It's not a there's not an alpha. It's more of a commune, really. Wolves are communists, by the way. Just so we're clear, wolves are communists. All right. No, they are. There's really not one alpha. They all work together for the benefit of the pack. That's communism. I'm sorry. It's collectively owned goods.
Well,
They
damn.
take out they take out a deer, everyone feasts. It doesn't matter if Bob the wolf got it. You know what? Jake the lazy wolf is still going to be able to eat. It's communism. Nature is communism.
Well, all right.
There we go, folks. That's your anthropological discussion about biology of animals.
From Matt Jarbo. Yay! You guys learned something on Hollywood After Dark. It's
There
very
you go.
it's an
Yeah.
educational show.
Darkness here says wolves are communists. What the fuck?
You learned something new. This is what you guys come here
This is
for.
what did this turn into? I'm gonna moonlight as my as my favorite documentarian, Richard Attenborough. There you go. Like, and the wolf decided it was time to mate, but which female would he choose? And which
Not me.
one would I don't know. Not you.
Not me.
There you go.
No,
All
it's
right,
you.
Jess here for a tour. First super chat of the night. Thank you very much, Jess. Appreciate that. Friendly reminder to play the video. Yes, we'll play the video at the end. It is on the in the Discord. So let's see here. McLeod asking, did you see how much Tom Cruise has been hyping up The Flash after having an at-home screening? Yeah. So funny thing about that, right? Did you hear about that? That Tom Cruise had
I
apparently
did.
seen The Flash and like called Muschietti and was all like, he loved it. Here's the thing about Tom Cruise. The whole shit with Scientology is crazy, and I fucking hate that part about his life. I really do. But that man champions fucking theaters, like the theatrical experience, like no other. You know, like
Mhm.
him and Jim Cameron are the ones that I think bring it. I mean, Kevin Feige's up there as well, but really it's like, as far as like making sure that theater survives and endures, really Tom Cruise was all about that, you know, and everything else. And so he's been really heavily championing everything. And I'm glad that he is doing it. What's funny is, you know, he didn't go to the Oscars. Did you hear about
Really?
that? Yeah,
No.
because Top Gun Maverick was nominated for Best Picture of the Year, and Tom Cruise wasn't there. Now, he
Mhm.
probably knew there wasn't a snowball's chance in hell that it was going to win. But one of the things I had read is that he did not want to be the butt of any jokes. And I kind of get that. I kind of get that. You know, like there is a healthy ego with Tom Cruise, and I think it's earned in many ways. But you also, you know, don't want to put yourself in that position where Jimmy Kimmel is going to like give you a hard time in front of, you know, tens of people who are watching at home. So there's that, but also there's a lot of people were upset Tom Cruise wasn't there and they thought that he should have been. And I think if you're nominated, it's just, yeah, why not, right? But again, it was like the technical category it might have won, but it wasn't going to win anything else. It just had, the second highest box office of the year. And that's what really Tom Cruise is like. That's what he cares about. It's like, yeah, it did really well. And it brought back a lot of theaters. And so the thing with Tom Cruise, though, with this whole thing of watching The Flash, there was a report from the Hollywood Reporter. Boris Kitt is the one who reported this. And he had said that Tom Cruise had gotten a copy of The Flash and watched it at his Beverly Hills home. Like that's what the article said. And
Right.
then some eagle-eyed person was all like, no. Tom Cruise sold his like Beverly Hills home in like 2016 and his Hollywood Hills home in like 2015. So he doesn't actually have a house in Beverly Hills. Now that could have been like where he was staying. That could have been like, he could have gone to somebody else's house who would have had it. And, who knows? But it was like one of those weird things where they're trying to, so certain fans, certain cultists are very much trying to argue that that's more fake propaganda from Warner Brothers, sliding
Of
that
course.
information into the Hollywood Reporter, claiming that Tom Cruise never actually watched The Flash, man. They lied about that, man. He fucking didn't see that, man. It's just Warner Brothers at Discovery needing to fucking make it seem like, Tom Cruise likes The Flash, man. Like, that's it. Like, that's the crazy part about it. I'm like, for one, Tom Cruise, like, watches everything. Like, he
Right.
does. He watches everything. He watches so many movies every single year. And he has been known to call people and congratulate them. Like he does like to interact with other filmmakers and other actors and whatnot. Like he
Right.
very much is all positive on that shit, which is why it sucks about the Scientology angle of it. Because I'm like, man, I'd really like Tom Cruise, except that weird Xenu thing is just kind of holding me up.
I
So
mean, pretty much.
yeah, right. Toker here says Cruise is busy making movies while everyone else is dicking around. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. He pretty much is. And
No,
that's the, and,
I find it funny because anytime we talk about these people, right? It's like they don't follow a lot of actors' careers, even the ones that they apparently are champion, like Ben Affleck and stuff like that. I've griped about this a lot because there's so many times I see them kind of like mask off where they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. So when they talk about Tom Cruise, it's like if you follow Tom Cruise's career, all of his interviews and things he said, things he's enjoyed, like you would have known that the chances of that story being true are higher because like that is part of Tom Cruise's personality.
yeah, he really is like just like that. And apparently he was at Michael Caine's 90th birthday party just recently, so he was in town, so that's good. Jess here says he's in his compound. I mean, probably. I'm sure Cruz saw the movie. I don't see why he wouldn't have done that. That's why it's really funny for me that people are trying to make it the conspiracy theory that they are. Now, I did see a comment here from Zap asking, do you think that Zaslav might try to release Batgirl now that it has an Oscar winner in it? I mean, well, it's in my mind, it seems stupid for them not to. But at the same time, last year, or was it last year or 2 years ago, when Chloe Zhao won for Nomadland, And this is, you know, we hadn't seen a trailer for the Eternals. We hadn't seen anything for the Eternals really. And I was like, she won best director. Why didn't Marvel the next day, when everyone is talking about Chloe Zhao and the word Eternals is everywhere, why not drop a trailer? Why not drop something in order to capitalize on that exposure? They didn't do it. And I don't quite know why they didn't do it, but they didn't do it. And so, you know, Zaslav, I'm like, look, you got Brendan Fraser as an Oscar winner. That's pretty big. And then you've also got Michael Keaton, who's going to be a big part of The Flash in just a few months. And I have a feeling The Flash is going to do quite well. You know, they're putting all their eggs in that basket. And so if you've got those two things together, yeah, I could see them really, really making a push for that. But but I'll tell you when I think it's going to happen. It's probably going to be Comic-Con, because The Flash comes out, what, early June?
June 16th.
June 6th. Okay, so mid-June, a month before San Diego. So it comes out, it's going to have a month to be able to do its thing. Largely, it's going to have, I think, 2 weeks really before Indiana Jones comes out. So it's going to have a little bit of time to do well. And then in that moment, though, they're going to be able to, kind of what they did back in 2013, Man of Steel came out mid-June. Then at Comic-Con at the end of July, that's when they announced that they were doing Batman v Superman, and they announced Ben Affleck as Batman. So they may try to make a big splash at San Diego. I could see that happening.
Right.
That would be then, because at this point, what they need to do roughly is pay back the government $15 to $20 million in order to be able to pay off all that shit and to get the access to the print back. However, with Shazam underperforming, and that's a nice way of saying it, it's underperforming, they might be in a position where they don't want to do that, because it's also like, well, they may just not have the money to do it. And that's the unfortunate thing, because I would love, I would love to see Batgirl, you know, I would love to see it. I think you know, hold on. Static Panther says Zaslav had them destroy Batgirl. No, he didn't. He didn't. Okay. I don't want to say no, he didn't. What I want to say is we don't know if he did. There was a report that had talked about the potentiality of WBD destroying the negatives and the hard drives for Batgirl to prove to the US government that they weren't just pulling the wool over their eyes. Okay. With the leaking, I don't want to say the release, with the leaking of that Scooby-Doo and Crypto 2, the completed Scooby-Doo animated movie that actually one of two Scooby-Doo animated movies that got scrapped, that got out, right? And they're not making any money on that, but that wasn't destroyed. The Scooby-Doo Holiday Haunt, or Halloween Haunt, whatever was going to be the follow-up movie to the 2020 animated film, that was near done. And Zaslav still paid them to finish the movie. So the movie was done almost. They scrapped its release, wrote it off as a tax write-down, but they still had them finish the movie. So I think there's some stuff happening on the back end of this, right? It just feels like there's some stuff happening, or could happen, or could legitimately at some point come up. So there's that. Blessing asks, do you think they're going to do a fandom? No. Fandom was largely done because of the pandemic, and they really wanted to push Zack Snyder's Justice League, as well as what else was in that one? Was it Wonder Woman 84? That was on there as well. You know, the Suicide Squad had a thing. I mean, they don't really have anything to like massively promote. I mean, outside of The Flash, Blue Beetle, and Aquaman now, but I mean, other than that, it's like, I don't think Peacemaker season 2 is going to film this year. I think they're going to start, I think they're doing the Waller show first, maybe. And then they're going to, you know, they've got Superman Legacy is going to be the next big movie. So if they do a fandom, it won't happen until 2025. Like the beginning, maybe the end of 2024 as a way to kind of showcase the first trailer for Superman, or the first teaser. I could see that happening. Like, what about you, Segi? What do you think?
I don't know. I agree with everything you said.
Okay.
I got nothing to add to all that. That seems like stuff that's outside my realm.
Yeah, it's basically it's it's a roundabout way of going about it. Like, oh yeah, it's fucking fine. By the way, guys, we got 104 people watching right now. Let's slap that like. Let's tickle it. Let's
Slap it like it's
let's not. I don't
Jarbo's
want to. That
face.
sounds violent. That sounds
No,
violent.
no, I want it violent. Slap it like it's Jarbo's face. If you want to slap Jarbo's
No,
face, slap that like
no,
button.
what? No, you want to spit in its mouth.
Wait, what? Does the spit hit the button? I'm very confused.
Well, sometimes it could.
I don't think it's strong
There's
enough.
the
to hit the
uvula
button.
in the back of the throat, right? You hit it just right. It's like a fucking vomit machine.
You know a lot about that, and I'm very much questioning. If
I
you know
pay
from experience.
attention to anatomy.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure that's what it is. That's what it is, guys. That's what he
I've
says.
watched a lot of stuff. Moisture for $10, man. Thank you. People give Zaslav a lot of flack given the state WB was in when he bought it. Things had to change for better or worse, and he's doing what's best for the company, similar to Iger back at Disney. Here's the thing with that. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. You're not. The cuts that he made, even to animation, if it had to happen, then it had to happen. Okay. See you later, Darkness. Thanks for coming in, buddy. But the thing is, it's not so much the cutting that was the problem. It was the callousness of the cutting. That was the big problem. It was the callousness of it all. It was just like snip, 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 snip. You know, no triage, no aftercare, no, no nothing. It was just people didn't know. Like their work was just going to be gone, pulled from everything, and without any way to get their hands on it. You know, and these creatives were just, they were upset, they were frustrated that they didn't know. And it was the way they went about it that was so damaging to their brand. I think James Gunn has done a fair amount with the to kind of like rebuild some of that trust with some of the fans, but the creatives are going to be a little bit different. They got to handle those motherfuckers at kid gloves, you know what I mean? To get them back in the door. But once they're able to like work some deals and get some people back in, it should probably go back to normal. That's what I think about that, at least. So thank you so much. Saggy, please make an OnlyFans again.
I've been thinking about it.
Is this RJ's side account?
It probably is.
Probably is. RJ was like, I'm going to come on tonight. He's like, well, I don't know if I'm going to be awake or not. He's probably asleep. He's asleep. We should play the shit.
Please
did you hear Rational made an erotic one about you?
No, because I went to bed early. I didn't get to see. Oh no, I was on the vodka stream. That's what I was doing.
That's right. I have it here. I have it here.
Oh my god, why? Why?
It's I will be honest with you when I say this. I don't think it's his best work.
It doesn't sound like me.
Well, here.
Barman gives me a nod of recognition and a knowing smile as I take my drink and spin around to observe my surroundings. I prop my shoulders back against the bar and take a good look around. The same old people, the same old girls. I sigh deeply. Maybe I should have given tonight a miss. I take a sip of my drink, closing my eyes.
Why do I sound whiter?
Enjoy the feeling of bourbon slipping
You
down
do
the
sound
throat.
whiter. Yeah. It's largely like the whole thing is about like you at a bar, like meeting a chick and like whatever. And then like at the end of it, I thought it was going to like go somewhere. Like we were going to find out that it's RJ. And you were just writing and you were just talking about like RJ's supple breasts. Like that's what we thought was going to happen. Didn't happen.
It sounds whiter than my voice. That was weird.
It's because it can't capture the accent. I think that's the biggest problem. It has trouble with the accent.
Yeah, this is gonna be hard to do a good one on my voice.
Yeah, is like you have to just. Here's the thing: you have to just get all the time. She sounds like a Bostonian. Like anything with like an R in it will generally do it, and then just you have to train the model to kind of go off of that. So just repeat it, like do a 10-minute repeat of her going Star Wars, Harvard. Yeah.
There's actually a clip on my channel where I had to say Star Wars 5 times in a concession somebody used for a soundboard. So that it exists.
So you can train it. Yeah, you can train the model. It's getting it to be emotion. That's gonna be the thing. That's gonna be the big thing there.
Good luck. I challenge y'all. Good luck.
Yeah, there we go. But that's that one there. We did get a couple supers here. We got Twicker's Nist. Thank you. Says hello, Ash Eternal's fiance here. Have you heard of a song called Talia from Ride the Cyclone? Might sound familiar to you. Wink, wink. Talia from Ride the Cyclone. I'm a little afraid. I'm a little afraid.
All I know is if you are Ash Eternal's fiance, I have some choice words for Ash Eternal. Okay, who made the? Is one that Ash that made the RJ one?
Yes.
Yeah, your fiance is an asshole. He has traumatized me for life, having to create RJ trying to serenade me. It was so accurately good and scary that I have had nightmares about it. So if that your husband has traumatized me, I just want you to know that you are marrying an evil AI mastermind supervillain. There we go. That's all I gotta say.
I'm looking up this Talia, the official audio.
Why would you look up that? You should know better.
No, it sounds, I think the music used for RJ might be what they used for this.
Evil. Oh, so she was like an accomplice. She was an accomplice. Though.
Maybe. I don't know what I'm supposed to be listening for here.
My
I don't want to play it because it's probably copyrighted. Like last night, Rational did one. The one he did for you originally had Cher's "Believe" playing in the background, right? And like, but like the way the audio worked is it like your audio went down and like the other audio stayed the same, and so we couldn't hear what you were saying. We just heard like, "Do you believe in life after love?" Right? And it's like, yeah, I love that song, by the way. But and then like right after the stream was over, I get this notification like copyright claim.
As always, of course.
As always, yeah.
Rational, I don't know what you look like, but I'm sure you are attractive.
Okay.
I don't know. He kept asking. I was like, I don't know.
Okay. I don't know what Rational looks like. Yeah, that's gonna be. I'm gonna assume probably. Jared asking, "Do y'all see Gotham Knights yet? Is Dogwater?" Nope. I don't plan on watching it either. I just don't plan on watching Gotham Knights. It looked terrible.
Moisture. I haven't looked for anything.
Yeah, just again, I didn't know it was on. Moisture says Zazov's PR has been poor compared to Bob Iger's. Well, Iger left. He retired on his own terms. Iger kind of retired a hero, if you will. You know, he's like I've been at Disney for 40 years. It's time to lay it down and go whatever, right? And then he brings in this other guy who fucks up so badly that they're begging Iger to come back. Oof. So everyone's like, please, Iger, come back, Daddy, come back. Okay, yes, my fiance is an asshole. Agreed, Saggy.
No, Ash, you're the asshole. You are the asshole. You know what you did.
I don't know. Am I supposed to? Okay, show Saggy the new AI Vokaroo from yesterday. Isn't that the one we just listened to, or like, is there another one I'm forgetting about right now?
Yeah, because that one was not me. That one was some random white girl you just roped into your AI fantasies.
Hold on here. I'm just double checking if this is it or not. Oh, yeah.
Oh, no. Did Ash do another one? Did he actually do one?
No, it's not one of you. It's not one of you. It is one of RJ. But I'm gonna add it to the list of background music so that way we can laugh at it and everything, because like I won't play it much. This did not get claimed yesterday, so this is okay, but listen to this.
I won't deny it. I'm a straight rider. You don't want to fuck with me. Got the police busting at me, but they can't do nothing to a G.
Do a G, let's go.
You know how I do it. I'm a straight rider. You don't want to fuck. What really go on in the mind? Got the police busting at me, but they can't do nothing to a G. Money over, I won't deny it. I'm a straight rider. You don't want to fuck. Stay on your grind, homie. Got the police busting at me. My ambitions as a rider. Deny it. I'm a straight rider. You don't want.
That's basically about it.
I'm not gonna lie. If RJ hit me with that, I would be like, "Take me, Daddy."
Too many battlefield scars while living in plush cars.
Yeah, if RJ hit me with that, if RJ tried to serenade me with that, I'm down.
Yeah, Rhea here says, "Oh no, please don't have any N-bombs."
Oh, we should have said that. We should have said that when that whole story came out. We've been like, it wasn't RJ who said the N-word with the A. It was an AI. We got the AI to do it. Fuck. Why did we ever just say that? We could have just denied it and said it was fucking
because
AI.
RJ has to be honest and everything else, so he had to come out.
We could have just said it was AI, bro. We should have known better. We could use the AI excuse now. Like, fuck. It wasn't me, guys. It was the AI.
Who says I was expecting an N-bomb. Yeah. I mean, I don't have an RJ model, so I mean, like, if
I kind of want to edit into that.
you know what you should, okay, hold on. What would be a good song Ash could do that would potentially like have some naughty language in it for RJ to say? What would be a good track?
Anything Eminem.
Anything. Well, yeah, I mean, Eminem would be really funny. Hi, my name is what? My name is who? My name is Chicka Chicka Slim Shady. As I lay my masculinity at the altar of your maidenhood.
You guys are awful human beings.
Yo, that is like the funniest goddamn thing. The fact that
I want you guys to know you're evil. No, you can't do DMX. DMX says the N-word in his songs.
I mean, like, that's the thing. It's like,
you can get the censored version, but
what gets close to, what gets close to it. We don't want to get RJ in trouble.
No, you have to do Eminem. Eminem says a lot of naughty words, and that probably
but come on. You know, kind of like deep down, you kind of want to see if the AI can make RJ drop an N-bomb.
No, because why would no?
It's kind of funny. It's
not. That's the problem with
now,
AI.
I say that as a person who has had that spliced together for a rap song. So, that's happened to me. Yeah.
Y'all are going to hell. Y'all are all going to hell for this. You know that, right? Hell has a special room for all of you.
Wait, Ash. Can you have RJ do What Is a Juggalo?
No, my God, no.
What is a juggalo? A juggalo. All right. Let's see.
RJ's RJ's gonna leave the internet from all this bullying you guys are doing.
It's kind of funny though.
It's
kind of funny. Make RJ do Nookie.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Yes.
We don't want him to rap about something he doesn't know about.
Wow, that was mean. I'm not that mean.
There you go. Anthony here says The Rock set up Shazam 2. Set Shazam 2 up for failures. FM. That is true. He did. Very much true. James here says 9 out of 10 times I pop in and walk into randomness. Yeah, that's kind of the point. But we're talking about using AI to make someone say naughty things. So James, I don't think you would be in support of that.
I already talked about that. So the thing is, the problem with the AI is going to be all of the bad things that people are going to do to make content creators or public figures say shit they never said.
Yeah, that is very true. And that's the thing is, like I said, like a lot of the stuff is just for entertainment purposes only. It's not meant to be taken seriously. Also, real quick, if you happen to be a fan of physical media, Blade Runner, the Final Cut 4K is only $7 at Best Buy. I just saw the ad for that.
Okay,
I know, weird random plug, but have you ever seen Blade Runner?
No. But these are movies that were like not around like the time when I was really watching movies. I was outside, playing.
Saggy, this movie came out like 3 months after I was born, which means it was like 3 years before you were a result of your father's Nutterbutter.
Oh, well then I was out playing in my dad's nutsack.
You were just swimming around, just going like la da 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 da.
Right, I was like, okay. Just keep swimming, I have ruined your childhood.
You know what? Yeah. There you go. Just a hater of Ryan Kindle, Geeks the Gamers 2 says, Saggy, we are soulmates. Let's make some babies.
I don't know who you are, but you better be rich.
Yeah, there you go. There we go. Hold on, James. What are you doing here? Blade Runner is supremely overrated, but a great contribution to film. Blade Runner is not overrated. But again, my question then kind of boils down to which cut are you talking about? Because there's 5.
The Snyder cut.
Yeah, well, the final cut would be like the Snyder cut of Blade Runner. It was a big deal back in 2007. Ash here for $2. Thank you. Says effing magnets. How do they work, RJ? Yes. Do miracles. do miracles, have me be Violent J and Shaggy, and then RJ be Shaggy 2 Dope. How about that? I'll put myself in there for fun. So there you go.
You guys are evil.
King of Golden Sayer says, you watch Mando yet? No. If you were here at the end of last night's stream, my 5-year-old came in. So, and then like she wanted to go to bed. And today we finally moved the other bed back into their, it's a whole thing. Like we're trying to get them to sleep in the room again. It's getting to be difficult, but it was 60 degrees today, Saggy. You don't know how that's awesome. That's so great here because like, I was like, oh my God, it's shorts and flip-flops weather. I'm back. I feel good about today. I could wear shorts and flip-flops. That's my jam. That's my Southern California look 24/7.
I don't want to see you in flip-flops. I don't know why, but it grosses me out.
Why? No, are you kidding me? My calves, Saggy.
I don't want to see you.
My calves and my ankles. I mean, we're talking like, if that's what you're into.
No, I'm not. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to see you.
Fill the Great Lakes. That's what I'm talking about.
I don't want to see your feet.
It looks like an Adonis. My calves and my ankles. When I'm not even making that up. If I oiled them, sheen. I would blind people.
I don't want to see your
That's how good they look. They look amazing.
No, I'm good.
Fat people have amazing looking legs.
I'm good.
Cause
I don't want to see your legs. I'll pass. Hard pass. No, thank you. Picture didn't happen. Are you gonna start posting pics of your fucking calves on Twitter? Are you gonna fucking thirst trap people?
No, I got nothing to thirst trap nobody with that I would actually try to. I'm not a personal fan of thirst trapping. I'm really not, because I'm just like, it feels like false advertising to an extent. You know what I mean?
What do you mean? Like, you say I thirst trap, but I don't.
You do thirst. You thirst trap RJ. You do. You thirst trap RJ. That was the thing.
Why? First of all, I don't thirst
because RJ made a crack. He made a crack about you being fat, and you're all like, then you had to immediately go and post a picture of yourself laying on your back to go look at my belly. It's not fat, but it's like also gravity evens things out. So
bitch,
it's like,
hold on. No, you want to play this game? All right, okay. All right, you want to play this game? You want to talk about being fat? All right. Yeah, hold on one second. You hold the fuck on.
I'm not trying to call you fat.
No. You called me fat. Now I got proof. Now I got thirst trap. Now I got thirst trap.
When you put on like the Power Woman costume?
No, I don't need a Power Woman costume because like you're gonna sit there and you're gonna say that I had a because you're like because your argument here is like I laid down on my stomach or on my back to make my stomach look flatter, right? That's your argument, right? All right, pause. No, shut your fucking mouth. Yeah, laugh it up. Laugh it the fuck up. Laugh it up. Laugh it up. Laugh it the fuck up. Laugh it up. Yeah.
I'm just saying that's you know.
No. It's okay. Hold on. Yeah. Hold on. Just to prove him wrong.
Okay. Well, I don't know what she's doing.
Where, bitch? Where? I'm not laying down. Where, bitch? Where, bitch? Where is it, bitch? Where? I got love handles, but they're not fat. Where? Where is it? Where? Shut up. Shut the hell up. Say it again. Talk about my flat ass stomach again, little bitch.
What am I? I don't even know what I'm looking at. You just.
I was offended. I've lost a lot of weight. I used to be big. So I used to be big, okay? I used to be almost 200 pounds at one point in my life. I'm my fattest, okay? So fuck you. I lost it. I've come a long way from being almost 200 pounds, you dick. Yeah, laugh. Talk about my fucking fat. Fucking stomp you. Fucking crush you with my body weight, bitch. Fuck you.
Rational asked if you would lift your shirt so he can get a better look.
Look, I made you money. There you go.
This is all right.
Now, if RJ did that and he lifted up his shirt, he would make you more money because his titties are nice. And he can do it because he's a boy, so it doesn't count. You won't get in trouble. Which is bullshit, by the way. Fucking sexism on YouTube. Men can show their fucking tits, but women, they do it. It's fucking sexual. It's bullshit. Okay? Review Tech USA, who Matt knows and is a good friend of mine, he will take off his shirt for $50. Okay? $50 super chat, he'll take his shirt off. I do that, and it's fucking porn. That's so much bullshit. He literally whores himself for $50. He'll take a shirt off. If I did that shit, oh, dude, I wouldn't have a channel. It's discrimination. That's finest.
It is pretty funny, to be fair. Like, not that kind of discrimination. You should.
James is like, I'm married. I shouldn't be here. I get it, James. It's okay. We're not showing bellies no more. You're fine.
You're not. Well, you're not married. What are you talking about?
Wait, James. No, James is married.
I didn't know. I thought he had a girlfriend.
That's marriage.
Okay, he's committed. Is that what they call it in Canada? I don't know. I don't know what they have up there. They're weird Canuckian.
I love how we haven't even gotten to a single.
We're trying to get there. Okay, so just a hater of Ryan Kino here for 5. Thank you, Saggy. If you marry me, I promise I'll make you happy 69% of the time. There you go.
Why? Who are you? Why? I don't even know you.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. That is a little bit weird, dude. You have to like start slow.
Yeah, you at least have to know who you are. Give me a
Ralph
picture
Stubble
first.
Tits here said, "Oh my God, thank you, Jarbo." There you go. You got some fans, Saggy. You got some fans. Thank you, though. My channel here for $10 says nice.
$10 just to say nice. I can't. It's like $10. Nice. I gotta think of that meme.
The South Park, the redhead cup. Nice. Which is really funny because that entire thing is in relation to fucking exploitation of children and the Melissa. So it's like, it's when Ike has sex with this teacher and then they tell the cops and they're like, nice.
Oh my God. Fucking funny.
See, you don't get this kind of craziness anywhere else. I'm just saying. Thank you very much for that, buddy. I really appreciate that. James, later, everybody. Come on, James.
James, don't leave. James, baby, come back.
Oh, he says that's not why. He says that's not why. Stop cackling. No.
Shut up, Danny. You love me. And I love you. It's okay.
Well, they do look saggy from here.
That's a lie. Trust me. When I had OnlyFans, that was literally the biggest complaint people had. Is they're not actually saggy. This is false advertising. People are actually mad that they weren't saggy. I was like, really?
Well, I mean, to be fair, there are a lot of people out there who are into like very uniquely kinky things. I mean, Mr. Repsion started off selling pictures of his feet, and now he's doing like full on adult shit.
Yeah.
So.
I trust me. I found that out the hard way.
Yeah, I didn't. I'm good, thank you.
I just thought I was supporting a friend or an acquaintance, and I thought, oh, feet, no big deal. I just won't look at it, and I'll just support. And then I was like, wait a minute, that's not a foot. That is a booty hole.
Yeah, James who says check your DMs. I mean, James, we are going to be talking about a specific website in person here, so I'll let you know when we do that. I'll send you a link real quick, and then but I'll let you know when we're going to talk about that because you might want to bail out after that shit.
Yeah, James is going to be like, I'm out. I love James. James has such a nice fucking voice. Like, he has the nicest voice. I can listen to James talk. He put me to sleep, not like in a boring way, but like he has a soothing voice.
Well, I mean, you just got to, you just got to, all right, hold on here. Okay. Oh, okay. Here. Damn it. I'm trying to send him the freaking thing. All right, there we go. All right. James has been sent a link. Okay. All right, good. We have something else that's very cringeworthy to watch. At some point we'll get there. So good. There is stuff to look at tonight as we move on. Jess here says, now people are thirsty for saggy in a jacko pose. In a jacko or jack off. I don't know what's going on there.
I don't either.
Yeah, I have no idea. Caster here is like yawn. What's yawn? Did you not see Saggy getting offended at a comment and then showing off?
Listen, I used to be almost 200 pounds. Was I at my fattest? I was at 194, and that was before my gallbladder problems. And I dropped 50 pounds because I almost died. It was like, oh, you got so skinny. What's your secret? Death. Almost dying.
Death. There you go. That's a really good way to go about it, right? That's a really solid way of losing weight is death.
Yeah, almost dying. Yeah, because I couldn't physically eat for 3 months.
Wow.
Yeah, I barely ate.
A lot of people though would like that. You thought this was the end of the stream? No, we have a long way to go. We've just been literally talking shit. Yeah. Yeah.
Matt started it. I don't derail. Matt has derailed this whole stream, and it's
what am I? No, I'm not always the derailer. Oh, the Jacko pose. Oh, okay. That's like the face down, ass up. Is basically that pose. Face down, ass up.
Yeah.
Is what I'm being sent. Face down, ass up. That's the way I like to fuck, right? Turn around, Georgia Brown. Yeah, it's fucking ludicrous. Luda.
Thank you, Nerdy Mastermind. Thank you, Nerdy Mastermind. It's not me, dude. It's not me.
Do I have ADHD because you get off topic a lot? Yeah. Yeah, I do have it. I believe, actually, I think I do have adult ADHD, or at least adult ADD. Yeah. At least 75% of the time, you're the derailer, Matt. Yeah, it's my show.
You. Right, but that's what I say. But see, for the longest time since I first started coming here, everyone used to get on me and say that, oh, I don't have Saggy on. She derails the stream. I'm like, dude, it's mostly Matt, because I make like one joke, and it's supposed to be like a joke, and then we keep moving, and then Matt will just intensify that joke by making it extra cringe and dirty, and then we all just sit there and laugh about it for like 20 minutes before we get to a topic. It's your fault.
Yeah. I mean, no, okay, so like for one, I can be on topic, and I'm really good about being on topic when I want to. Two, I also just enjoy the hilarity of where the conversations go. I just enjoy that immensely because you never really know what's going to happen.
Right. I mean, listen, I don't care that you derail. I just want to point out it's not always Saggy's fault. It's usually Matt's fault.
Yeah, although he says we all know it's your show, but we are here from movies. No one puts on ESPN for food talk. Well, maybe they should, but fine. Let's laugh at some people. God, like you know who I want to laugh at. You know who I'm gonna get in trouble for laughing at, but I want to laugh at him anyway. All
RJ?
Right. No, it's not RJ. I want to. I know. I want to laugh at someone who needs to be laughed at. Right, someone who needs their ego checked out. All right, so someone who very much needs the ego, and that of course is our old pal, our good solid pal, who's done no wrong, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. That's right, folks. We're going back to that well.
Oh no,
we're going back to that well. Oh. Now the reason why I say that is because David F. Sandberg's been talking a lot this weekend about Shazam, right? Talking a lot about it. There's been lots of questions like, where was Black Adam for Shazam Fury of the Gods? Like, what's going on with that? Like, what happened with the post-credit scene? Why did one person appear versus other people who were supposed to appear? What happened with all that? Well, without going into too much detail about the post-credit stuff, because I don't want to spoil anything, they were originally supposed to have Black Adam JSA characters make an appearance in this movie, but 3 days before filming, that fell apart. Gee, I wonder why. And then also here, according to David F. Sandberg, about never getting to see Black Adam versus Shazam, he says, what makes the most amount of sense is to have them fight each other, so it's money left on the table, but that's how it is. And that's just true. Because you guys, what people like really, really effing forget is that Dwayne Johnson was the executive producer of Shazam. He was, but he didn't produce Shazam 2. He helped get Shazam off the ground, and then wanted to have it tie into Black Adam, but then said fuck it, and opted to make his movie and to go after Superman. A pairing that made everyone who knows anything about comics go, why? And then it made everyone out there who didn't care go, okay, so it's The Rock versus Superman. And then nothing came from it. And then, of course, today is the whole, 2-year anniversary Zack Snyder's Justice League. And it's also the next trending event for everything, for the sell Snyderverse to Netflix. And all that stuff. And it's just one of those things. So it's just really funny. Vin Frost here. So you do have a hate moment for The Rock. No. What I'm saying
I do.
What I'm saying is, if you look at the way The Rock has operated himself in this specific thing, it is very much like he's been out for himself. We've talked about this.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah. Phantom Menace here says the throne room scene in the first Shazam was a direct and obvious Black Adam tease. It was. And even at the time, they had talked about the fact that Black Adam was even in Shazam, but Black Adam was shape-shifting as like a dog or something. So that was the thing. That was the thing I remember reading from back in the day. But I made a comment on Twitter today about the Dwayne Johnson curse. And I say this because Dwayne Johnson has literally zero problem tanking a brand on his way up the ladder to the top of the hill. Like, just flat out. We talk about this a lot because it's true. It's true. And it's not hard to see it happen. And everyone seems to kind of handhold The Rock for the most part, although the Black Adam failure, you could tell with the Oscars. Did you see his response from the Oscars?
No, I didn't watch anything from the Oscars because I don't like the Oscars.
He was asked about it, and he threw a little bit of shade at like, you know, at James Gunn a little bit, but he had the weirdest ass metaphor for it. All right, like the weirdest ass metaphor. Let me see if I can find it here. Hold on, let me see.
Now, The Rock throwing shade because he sucked at making a good movie. Oh, I'm so shocked.
Yeah.
The Rock made a Rock movie and was mad that the fans didn't turn up. Like, you didn't make a fan movie, dude. Oh yeah, guys, we're gonna change the way DC, and this is gonna be amazing. We're gonna get fucking Henry Cavill back. It's gonna be so good. It's gonna be the best movie of the year. Yeah, those numbers didn't look that great, Rock.
Well, no, even Shazam's worldwide numbers ended up being a little bit less, like 30 million less than Black Adam. And, you know, people were tonight, like even over on someone else's stream, you had William, you know, Sci-Fi Center, trying to compare Shazam and Black Adam box office wise. And it's like, and I think Anthony Beltre even commented, Black Adam had like a $220 to $250 million budget, not including marketing. And Shazam had $100 million budget, you know, or maybe $130 million. The barrier for profit is way different with Shazam, which is why the first movie at $375 million was granted a sequel based upon its home video sales and everything else. So it's like, there's a big part of that. And I think and I would argue that Black Adam, it was top of the charts, I think for 2 weeks on iTunes VOD. And so I'm sure the movie did quite well on home video, but that's not what's prompting it from not getting another movie. What's prompting it from not getting another movie is they are doing a soft reboot and changing course. So like James Gunn hasn't said that Black Adam was a failure. The Rock will try to claim that it's not a failure. It didn't live up to the expectations that I think he had set, but it largely fell in line with the expectations that I had kind of predicted. And even though I had kind of given a high end prediction of like 650, the fact that it came in at under 4 is just kind of wild. So let's take a look here at this so you can see what he's saying.
About you in the past about hosting this show. Would you ever do it?
Oh, sure, yeah, I would host it. We've talked about it in the past, and I think maybe when the time is right, maybe there's a co-host situation happening too as well. But yeah, I would love it. I love the show. I love that it's our biggest night. We give our flowers up, you know, to our passionate artists.
Literally.
So, yeah, literally. This represents my daughter, so yeah.
Henry Cavill, you brought him back, but now they're saying he's not playing Superman. What do you say to that? What's your reaction?
You know, all that I could do and that we could do when we're making Black Adam was to put our best foot forward, surround ourselves with the best people, and then also deliver the best movie we could. Our audience score was in the 90s. Critics, you know, took a couple of shots. That's just the business of it, though. But I think it's almost like when you have a pro football team and your quarterback wins championships, the head coach wins championships, and you have a new owner. And the new owner comes in, says, not my coach, not my quarterback. I'm going to go with somebody new.
What's the superhero you're going to play next?
I'm sorry. What's the superhero I'm going to play next?
It's manifested.
Oh, no, yeah, right now. No, I'm good. I'm good for now.
So, yeah. What do you make of that? What do you make of that whole little thing? Because I found it to be really funny because he makes this football comparison that doesn't make any goddamn sense.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what I was like, what the fuck is he talking about? Like, I mean, I get it. Like I said, I get it when you're trying to make a movie. You want it to be good. You want it to be successful. That's not always the case. Like, I think most of the time, like, some people just make movies just because they want to be creative, whether it does good or not. Like, if it does good, cool. If not, at least you did something. But with Rock, it's like you're a celebrity. And again, he tried to make a power play, and then he made promises he just couldn't deliver, in my opinion, and that was to Henry Cavill. So I think him blaming anyone but himself for his poorly executed video production thing. Like, no, dude, like, screw you. You hyped up as being a fan and did nothing that was what a fan would do with the property that they're clearly claiming they're a fan of. Like, any actor who says they're a fan of stuff, I'm now like sus of. Like, I want proof that you're a fan. I want to hear you say that, yes, I've read this comic, I've played these games. I want to see you play these games. Like, at least with Henry Cavill, when he says he was a fan of Witcher, I believe that. He's a fucking gamer. We've seen him play games.
Yeah.
So, like, no, dude. Rock, shut up. You failed. Just take that L, bro. Take your ball and go home.
Yeah, I mean, that's, well, it's like, what I don't like about it is just the whole idea that, you know, new owner compares it to like a winning football team. Like, who won? That's my question. Who won? Like, who's the quarterback and who's the coach that won? Like, that's what I'd love to know the comparison of, because the new owner would be Zaslav, who then put James Gunn and Peter Safran in charge of that. It wasn't like Black Adam had massive success. It did do well, but it came out during a time when there wasn't a lot else going on, you know? So that's why it's pretty funny to me. It had 3 weeks at number 1. Good for it. It was number 1 on iTunes. Good for it. It still failed to live up to the hype at the time. And that might have been because of the merger. That might have been because things were in flux and because it wasn't connected. And I think a lot of it has to do with the continuity. I really do. I think that when there is, because we're so used to Marvel and how they do things, not having something have continuity that should have continuity is going to put off the audience. It doesn't matter. Like, you can have your self-contained story, but still have it lead into something else, you know? And that's what the audiences are at this point trained and conditioned to see. So if you have a world where you're like, you know, you mentioned Superman and there's nothing else that really kind of connects it, that's going to be a problem. Because, you know, even Shazam, the first Shazam, kind of had that problem, but they also had the cameo, the headless cameo of Superman at the end of that one. This one has got Gal Gadot in it. And they actually got her for the coverage scenes that they needed her for, but they had always wanted to bring her in the movie. It wasn't like a last minute thing, but they were trying to expand upon the Shazam mythos for number 2. And again, it just got caught. It got caught in a proxy war between, you know, the old and the new regime. Essentially, it's a casualty.
No, I'm sorry. Rock for me. It's so cool.
I'm sorry. Were you eating pie?
No, I used to like The Rock, and then I just didn't understand. Like, I didn't understand the hate for The Rock, but now it's like I get it. Like, I get it now, because it's like, dude, like I hate that. Like, my biggest pet peeve with what he did is, like, you pretty much preyed on the fans and what you wanted them to be excited for Henry Cavill. And the way you did it was just dumb. Like, and on top of that, again, like, why would you make a Black Adam movie of all things and not even have Shazam? It just makes no sense. As a fan, I thought you would be a fan and do a fan thing with the movie you claim to be a fan of. It just made no sense, other than I just want to be Superman, and the closest character to that would be Black Adam. But since I can't be Superman because, you know, they don't want me as Superman, I can just do this because I look like Black Adam. So, I mean, it works. It works,
yeah.
Guys.
Well, another thing that sucks, though, about the situation involving Shazam 2 is that the movie is looking to underperform. And there's been this quote by David F. Sandberg that a lot of people were kind of lumping on. And that, of course, was this one here where on Reddit, he was being asked about, you know, it says here, this guy Says, damn, feels so low to tag the guy in a post about his movie underperforming. I get that it's a positive comment, but still though, haha. And, he says here, no worries. It's not like this comes as a surprise. I saw where this was heading a long time ago. I'll be all right, though. I got paid all my money up front. And so a lot of people were jumping at that like, oh, shit, dude, he's calling out this movie, whatever. And it's like he knows it's going to bomb. He knows it's going to bomb. He knows it's going to bomb. And then it's like, like I read that and I'm like, oh, shit. Like, okay. But I mean, it's honest, right? I kind of viewed it as being honest. And David F. Zandberg has always kind of been honest about this kind of stuff on the internet. If you ask him questions about, movies or the process, he'll tell you, right? He'll absolutely engage with you on that level. So I thought he was just being honest here, but it turns out he says here, oh no, this is a reply on Reddit taken out of context. It was made as a joke and is now being read all the wrong ways. I guess the smiley I added on the original comment didn't do the trick. It was absolutely not a comment about the quality of the film, which I'm very proud of. And I don't think anyone out there would read his comment and think that he was denigrating his own creation. I didn't read it that way.
Stupid people exist on the internet.
Well, that's true. Some of them wear masks. Yes. And so in this moment, though, it's like, but the way they clearly didn't have the money for the marketing, and there was just everyone was kind of attacking this movie and so on and so forth. And it really sucks because, these guys are just doing a job. They're trying to make a good movie. They're trying to make it the best that they fucking can. And unfortunately, it just happened to kind of its release coincided with the 2-year anniversary of the Snyder Cut, which a lot of these guys have just not gotten the fuck over yet. And so that is true. They just haven't. They haven't.
No, I know. That's why I'm laughing.
They're just all fucking Peter Pan boys right there. They're all just stuck out in Neverland, So today we had the other trending event, right? I just kind of want to touch upon that real quick because there was the trending event for Zach's, Sell It All and whatever, right? But looking here, I just want to show you guys this real quick. Bring this up, right? So if we bring up we got James joining us. What's going on, James?
Hey.
Hey.
Hi, James.
All right. Yeah, it comes in with that explosive personality.
I just had to do it with the moment.
What the what? Are you in a tunnel?
Yeah, see, that's... Hold on.
Are you at home or are you out? Are you mobile?
No, I'm at home, but I'm drawing, so I'm not at bed.
Oh, okay.
Hello, is that better?
You're just a little bit better. Say something else?
Yeah, I'll just leave it on default. Is that better?
Not really.
Okay, I just wanted to say, and then I'll leave before you get into all the other topics. I just wanted to say, what did he mean, Sandberg mean? I wanted to ask, what did Sandberg mean when he said, I saw the writing on the wall, or he knew what happened?
He was trying to be cheeky.
Yeah, but even
what?
But it's just that one sentence in the paragraph.
Yeah.
Like if he was being cheeky, that's fine. But like the cheeky thing to say, he knew what was going to happen. He knew that he would underperform. But we can say that. That's the truth.
Yeah. I'll bring it back up here. Yeah. No. Oh no. He saw where this is heading a long time ago. I'll be all right though. I got paid all my money up front.
Yeah.
Smiley face.
Saw where the film was heading. What does he mean by that?
Well, I think he saw the lower than desired trajectory. I think he saw that there was conflict amongst the fan base, that there's conflict amongst WBD, the change of ownership, trying to figure it all out, get it all out there and stuff. What I personally think is going on is like they've pretty much given up on this movie theatrically, but I think they hope that it will do well in the home video market. And I think it will. Because I think that's where the first Shazam really shined too. Was people delivered it on home video. What?
Not like this is a surprise. I saw where this was heading a long time ago. What is not surprising about their performing?
Well,
is it because of the quality of the film? Because it wasn't that bad, but it was just self-contained.
I mean, he says he's proud of the movie. and everything else. But again, it's probably like, look, think about it like this. Over the course of trying to get this movie done, they went through a regime change, right? So if his boss was Walter Hamada in regards to, getting the movie done through DC Films, Hamada quits. There's a power vacuum for like 2 months that we know of before they replace anybody. Nobody wanted the job. He knew that there was going to be some change. Then you end up getting Gunn and Safran come on in, and they want to reboot everything as he's still trying to finish up his movie. He's the first one out the gate after this whole merger happened. So it's like he's basically just like, he knows that he's a sacrificial lamb. We kind of said that when they were going to put Shazam 2 against Avatar.
Yeah.
They were just going to I think they're sacrificing Shazam. And that's unfortunate.
Okay, good. I just wanted that out there because I wanted to really focus on it. It's not like this kind of surprise. It's not where this is a long time ago. That says a lot. Even though it's cheeky, there's a lot of people.
Yeah. No. I get you, man.
All right. And Stephen Wright is a compliment, by the way. I think he's got great voice. And
no one
should know me. Should know about me.
We like Stephen Wright here, yes.
Saggy, you're not yelling too much lately. It's good. I can listen to the stream.
What? I don't yell on this show. What do you mean?
Later, guys.
All
Bye,
right.
James.
Get out of here, James. Thank you, James. Check out Small Screen, their podcast Tuesday afternoons.
I love James.
James is a good guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
So all right. So we know this. This is what's going on with Shazam. I'll be seeing the movie in the morning. I was going to go see it tonight, but I opted just to come home and do a live stream instead. But I am going to go see it first thing in the AM, and I'm looking forward to it because I really enjoyed the first one, and I'm hopeful that we get something really special out of this next one. So, with any luck, that's what we will get. All right. Even Throg here says, "Marry me, Saggy."
Y'all better have some money because I got a dog, so. We're a package deal. Gotta take care of the pup too.
I mean, you have a lot of attention, a lot of suitors tonight, apparently.
It's not just RJ anymore.
No, RJ's got to step his game up.
Yeah, clearly.
He can't write you these soliloquies.
Yeah, no, I mean competition now.
Yeah.
Sucks for RJ.
Oh yeah, I know. But what's hold on here. What's he gonna
fuck with me? My ambitions as a writer busted at me. I won't deny it. I'm a straight rider.
Yeah, you don't want to fuck with him.
Yeah, he might cut you.
He might cut you. He might cut you. RJ, Snorlax with the hard axe, baby. So, okay, Zachary here says, let us all take a minute to bow our heads in mourning to sell Zack Snyder's Justice League to Netflix or whatever the hell it was called. Yeah, that's the other part of this too we need to talk about. So I did bring this up. I was looking at the trending hashtags of the day. Now, what we have to remember here is that this is their second trending event in a month. And it has, it's not trending at all in the United States, right? On the main trends, it's not trending. It's not trending in news, right? It wouldn't be in sports. Now, even here, looking at trending in entertainment, you have Zack Snyder's Justice League, sell Snyderverse to Netflix, and that's it. Right? Now, earlier today, and again, this one has 77,500 tweets. That's from today. The other one had less than that, I think. But the thing, why that's funny is because they're massively spamming it. And if we look here, just look at the latest. Again, 22 seconds, 28 seconds, same guy, Shankar Kumar. You know, we can start to see that it's a lot of the same people. Spam all day, every day. And they keep spamming the same stuff. So Twitter, as I pointed out the last time this happened, shanked it. They took it out back and they beat it with a fucking stick. And they made sure that it never saw the light of day. And again, just to give you guys another example of this, here is the website Trends24, which tracks all the trends for all the countries. Let me just type in here, sell, nothing. Snyder, nothing. Netflix, nothing. It didn't pop up. Nothing. Just it, ZSJL. Nothing. Didn't do
It's
shit.
almost like they lie about how friggin' much it trends.
So let's just go worldwide.
Worldwide.
Netflix, nothing. Cell, nothing. Snyder, nothing. ZSJL, nothing. It doesn't trend worldwide. None of this stuff is trending worldwide. Now, the reason why this is important, and the thing that we have to talk about when we're making fun of these guys, it's not even in the For You tab. It was for me in the For You tab only because I clicked on it. But other than that, it didn't go anywhere. And it's because all they do is they just keep spamming and spamming and spamming. So it's not getting their attention. Like Netflix. James Gunn has said that it was a wacky hashtag that Netflix hasn't even asked about it or shown any interest.
But that was a lie, because James Gunn's a liar.
Sure, yeah, apparently that's a lie. We hear that all the time. James Gunn's a liar. A man who has been very open and honest about everything recently. He's clearly lying about that.
Yeah, he's so liar.
Yeah, again, if you listen to certain people, that's exactly what they're going to say. But the reason why today's as funny as it is because not only did that movement just crash and burn. Keep in mind, Zack Snyder tomorrow is going to be on a live stream with the Nerd Queens. You said at 5 p.m. Pacific, correct?
Right, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
8 Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. He's going to be on with the Nerd Queens talking about this new thing that he's doing, this SnyderCon thing. We don't quite know what it's called just yet. We just know that it's a 3-day event, right? Full circle, happy jail anniversary. This is what he posted today, along with a new picture of Ben Affleck as Batman. And man, that man is just sexy as Batman. I'll fully say that. And so it's one of those things where a lot of people are trying to figure out what this means. Because apparently there's a coded message in the Saggy. Did you know that? There's apparently a coded message.
Oh, what's the message? Do you
right.
know what it is?
So, it's giving us, well, we have to look at this. We have to break it down. So the acronyms here, right? Is MOS, Man of Steel. That's April 28th. What does ACCD mean? Who knows? BVS, April 29th. Again, ACCD. Weird thing. Don't know what it means. Then you have Zack Snyder's Justice League, the 30th in IMAX. Okay, so that gives us an idea. They're going to show it in some IMAX theater somewhere. Okay, so what is ACCD? That's an interesting thing because apparently, scooper extraordinaire Sil Abdul is also asking the same thing. Happy JL anniversary. Now we need to figure out what ACCD stands for. That's kind of weird. That's a little bit suspicious, right? That's wild. That's crazy. I wonder what Zach could be teasing. ACCD. You know what I did, Saggy? I decided because, we kind of been told that it's a SnyderCon sort of thing, 3-day event. It reminded me of when Zach did this 4 years ago when he had the 2-day event, the first SnyderCon. And I was like, where did that happen? Where did that take place? Okay. Well, it actually took place at the Art Center. What is this? The Art Center of Creative Design or whatever it's called. This is where it's at. This is the ACCD, by the way. And this is also Zack Snyder's alma mater. This is where Zack Snyder went to school. So he is hosting the event here at this location. And even in Sil's tweet here, right? Guy down here at the bottom, Art Center College of Design. Just to make sure I get it correct myself. Yeah, this guy, Joshua, says it right 13 hours ago. So this is where Zachy Boy is going to be having his screening for the first 2 nights, showing MOS, BVS, and then they're going to go to IMAX and they're going to screen ZSJL and IMAX for the first time. Now, I'll fully admit, if I could get down there to see ZSJL and IMAX, I absolutely would. Without question. That would be awesome to see. Because my very first IMAX movie was 300. So I would love to see ZSJL there. What cracks me up, though, especially when we're talking about the crazy people who are involved with this, is just kind of how unhinged it gets as we start learning more about this specific incident or this specific event. Because we know now that SnyderCon is going to take place at an art school. We know that it's going to take place 2 nights out of 3. And it's not really a convention, if you will. It's more of just an event.
It's a meetup.
Right? It's a meetup. It's a screening in LA, which, believe me when I say, is not uncommon. Or it's very common, right? And so having a screening and then a Q&A, which is generally what it's going to be, is a lot of what it is. And so this is where I want to kind of take a second, and I want to just kind of showcase. Again, we like to poke fun at Mikey Sutton and those guys over there. We like to make fun of all that because we know that they're all full of shit. We know that they're all pretty stupid. But this, my friends, I just want you to listen because Mikey kind of gives it all away because they don't know what they're talking about. And he tries to equate the con to other things that are a convention when anyone who knows what it is knows that it's not the same thing. So listen to this.
I was told that the plan is to show the Wayne T car footage that evening. And so I'm sticking to that. I only have one source who told me that, but I'm sticking to it because it sounds legit to me. That he would, have this opportunity to show it on a big screen and put that scene in there. I was also told that Ray Fisher was going to show up for this thing. Which you guys are going to go bonkers. I wish I was there.
Go bonkers for Ray Fisher, folks.
Rumor has it, Sky, that I'm trying to get backstage passes for some people.
Rumor has it.
Rumor has it. And you're talking to a guy who's been getting press passes for about 25 years now. That has gotten people press passes into Radiohead and U2 and Depeche Mode. Just saying.
Oh my God,
wonder who these people are.
Yeah, right.
So
right?
Here's the thing about that. I can already tell you, tickets are going to be limited. So nice try, Mikey. That's why they literally announced it a month before they're hosting it, because number one, they don't want a massive turnout and tickets will be limited, which means unless you're paying for a ticket, Mikey, you ain't getting shit. And I can guarantee you have no sources. You're guessing that Ray Fisher might come because, first of all, Ray Fisher lives in LA. Ray Fisher probably has some time on his hands.
He lives in New York, but
he lives in New York.
Yeah.
Well, my point is, like, Ray could make it out there. I didn't know he lived in New York. I thought he lived in LA. But anyway,
it doesn't matter. It's
right,
not
well,
hard.
I'm
It's
saying,
not hard to get out there.
Right, but my point is, like, Ray could probably, anyone could guess, like, yeah, he could probably make an appearance because I'm sure Zach's going to take that opportunity to talk about Rebel Moon. And since Ray Fisher's in Rebel Moon, why would he not show up? I mean, James Gunn himself could show up. So, I mean, anyone could show up for Zach, but that's just a guess. That's not a rumor. That the chances of Ray Fisher being there is a high probability because, again, Rebel Moon. And then on top of that, him sitting there saying, "Oh, I've gotten press passes." Who? This isn't a convention, bro. This isn't your standard convention. They offer press passes at conventions. This is just a charity event, you dipshit. It's for charity. So you ain't getting people shit, and you don't even have a fucking source that's close to Zack Snyder. And you know how I know that? Because there are people who actually talk to Zack Snyder. The people who are having him on their stream tomorrow. People have had Zach on their channel before. Why is it that you have this source to Zack Snyder, Mikey, but you can't get him on Sil Abdul's channel? Yeah.
Well,
okay,
let me show you something else too, because I just saw this, and I have to fucking laugh at it real quick. So, a person, I think you like this person. I think they're stupid, but I think a lot of people are dumb. So there's that. No, I think you are very intelligent.
I'm just messing with you.
But so our friend Sammy, the Snyder Queen, tweeted this out just a few minutes ago, folks. Saying here, the fact that Zack Snyder got permission to show ZSJL and IMAX means WBD must have agreed to the showing. This means that things are happening behind the scenes. Talks are being held. We have to keep up demand. Ha ha ha. Here's the fucking thing. When Zack signed the agreement to do ZSJL 2 years ago, do you know what they gave him with that? 3 screenings of ZSJL. 3. All of which had to be for charity. So this isn't like anything new. This is just them honoring the contract that they had already signed with him. He got 3 screenings of the movie. This is the first one. Because of COVID and everything else that was going on, they didn't do it. Right? But this is the very first time it's being screened, and he had already signed a contract with them agreeing to 3 charitable screenings. So it's all speculation. It's all nonsense. It's all more smoke and mirrors and lies and everything else, right? Because we got a new one dropping in too. Okay, we got a new one here. Even so our good. Okay, so jumping over here to our good friend Mr. Sutton's website, because we all know that this is a paragon, folks, of actual journalistic integrity. Okay, we like to kind of laugh at some of this stuff, but it's true. This is what they like to say. Mikey here is running with, reportedly Netflix signs Zack Snyder to an exciting new deal. Ooh, right? Did you not see that one already coming, Saggy? It had been 2 years almost since they had Zack on the first look deal with them. And that contract is almost up as they're putting the final touches on Rebel Moon Part 1 and Part 2's still being put together.
Yeah.
Right. And you're telling me that they're not going to re-up his deal. Sure. But again, this is what this is here. So Netflix has reportedly signed director Zack Snyder to a new deal. While this is happening, the filmmaker is trending again on Twitter with the hashtag ZS whatever. Again, not trending. The For You, the entertainment stuff is whatever. It's minuscule. Via YouTube scooper Sil Abdul, Netflix has given Snyder an extension. Abdul revealed, I'm hearing Netflix already has Zack Snyder locked into a new multi-year deal, waiting on more details.
Yeah, I'm so sure. One more thing I forgot to mention about the whole Mikey thinking he can get passes. Like I said, it's going to probably be limited tickets, but also the fact that it's for charity. You got to buy the tickets. The money goes to charity. Thank you. That's all I got.
Sure. No, that's very true. I just have to kind of point out one thing here. So this is what Sil had posted. So Mikey is covering what Sil's poster. I'm hearing Netflix. Okay. Right. You hear this right here? That little quote right there. So here's the context of that whole quote. Everything. I'm hearing Netflix already has Zack Snyder locked into a multi-year deal, waiting on more details. I still haven't personally heard myself if Netflix has / will pursue Snyderverse DC.
How does he say he heard and then says he still didn't hear it the same sentence, the same paragraph? Yeah,
that's the whole thing. Because it's not, but then Mikey cuts that out. Doesn't add that other little line in there. Yeah, because he realized
how stupid Sil sounds because he contradicted himself in that same paragraph.
Because look at the first paragraph here, the first 2 sentences. The filmmaker is trending on Twitter with the sell ZSJL to Netflix campaign. Okay. Then he goes on to say down here, however, that's DC Studios. Netflix is another matter. YouTube personality Skiwalker the Jedi created the hashtag in January. Since then, it has dominated social media, namely Twitter.
Dominated?
Yeah, dominated. I know, right? Not even trending worldwide, not even trending nationwide. You know.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And then it says, it sucked the air out of the room for Shazam Fury of the Gods per TMZ. James Gunn's new DCU has yet to see the light of day, and shedding the old guard is proving brutal, both at the box office and on Twitter, where it's all Zack Snyder all day. But that's not, that's just TMZ, whatever. And then he goes on to attack the movie, right? So for some reason, these guys that claim that they're DC fans, they claim that they want to see this shit continue. All Geekosity Mag has turned into is, look, Dwayne Johnson opens up on Black Adam's poor reception. We just talked about this, by the way. This is the clip from the Oscars a week ago. So Kieran Bug here is a week behind on this story. I covered this story on Oscar night when it dropped. Then we got here, Ben Affleck's strong denial makes fans question James Gunn's honesty. Right? What kind of bullshit's that? Ben Affleck just said he doesn't want to do a movie for DC right now. James Gunn a few months ago says they want him to direct the project, but they haven't figured out which one that is yet. Things can change. But then here's my personal favorite. Shazam 2 is a simplistic mess. That's the review of the movie. Do you see who it's written by? Can you read that?
No.
Sorry.
I have to blow up my screen.
Sorry. Yeah, I'll give you a better hint.
Joseph Todd.
I'll give you a better hint. This is who it was.
Oh shit! Zod's writing for Geek
Zod is writing it. Yeah, that's Zod Rider's real name. He doxed himself. I ain't doxing him. He doxed himself. Okay. So Zod Rider wrote the review for Shazam. Now there are no spoilers in this that I could ascertain. I wasn't going to read this until I saw the movie, but I was kind of told I should read it before going in, just to see how bad it is. There are bad articles. There are bad reviews. This fucking thing is just a goddamn hatchet job. And I've seen fifth graders, fucking fourth graders levy harder criticism that has a more valid sensibility to it than this weird ass fucking dude who sits on a couch and just complains about shit nonstop. So let's take a look here at this review. Shazam! Fury of the Gods is a simplistic, convoluted, and generic mess with very little structure or uniqueness. The film is forgettable, right? Which is funny because he forgets to really provide a great deal of examples in this review as to why it's bad. Because he already went in with the expectation, right? With that whole mindset. He's talked about this. Like, I'm not going to go give Warner Brothers Discovery any bit of my money. Well, I am reviewing Shazam for Warner Brothers Discovery, so I got to give my money to go see that. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm Newton, but let's pump the brakes. Let's back it up. Didn't we just hear Mikey say to Skywalker that he's been able to get people into Depeche Mode and U2 and a whole bunch of other things over the years by getting press passes? But he couldn't get Zod a press pass to go and see a screening of Shazam 2. And if I don't know where he lives specifically, I think it's somewhere near a Midwest city, maybe along a lake. I don't know. That's probably going to have the ability to be able to go and see it early. Just saying. I'm just saying, you know. I get press invites every once in a while, but that's all the way up in Seattle, and it would be a very special movie for me to have to go see it like that. Shazam would be one that I would, to be fair, because it's going to be one that people want to talk about. So, right now, Toker here says Shazam isn't a mess; it's competent. Few story elements are simplistic, and you can tell where it's going 10 minutes in. Well, here's the thing with that, though, is that like most movies are like that. That's kind of the whole point.
I just don't get why people like spend their entire like whatever they do, if you can call it a career or whatever, but like just to shit on everything. Like that's why I don't do like I used to do reviews on anything I watched, whether it was good or negative, but like I got to that point where like I don't want to always be known as a person that just shits on everything that I watch, because I'd rather talk about things I like and that I'm excited for rather than talk about stuff I don't like and I think is garbage. Like, but then again, I'm not a huge movie buff like everybody else. I guess that what separates me, because yeah, I've seen some movies and TV shows that a lot of people don't like that I rather enjoyed for what it was. Like we've talked about this before, where I've had my bad takes on entertainment, where it's like it's not even a bad take, it's just I like something you don't. It's really that simple. Like I like it for this reason and you don't have to agree, but this is where we are now, where entertainment's just like we have to hate on things because hate clicks are the easiest to generate.
No, they are. I mean, like, look, I'm being, you know, look at my thumbnail for tonight. I'm being cheeky, you know,
Right.
clearly it's being cheeky.
Cheeky BS.
I didn't even like properly, like, you know, cut out Henry's head. It looks like he's got no neck. You know what I mean? Like, it's just whatever. I just made it to be funny. You know, if I could have found a way to add this motherfucker in there, I would have done that too. Like, you got to find a way to laugh at this shit. But the problem though, looking at this review, is that it's just a goddamn hit piece. All right. Zachary Levy.
Everything they do on that site's a hit piece. Sorry.
At this point nowadays, it really is. Yeah. At this point now, anything relating to DC is exactly that.
Like, right. Like, here's my question though, real quick too, is like, when was the last time you've seen a positive article in Geekosity? Like, I haven't seen it. Like, it's all negative, slam this, slam that, this sucks, this is awful, DC's failing, this is why James Gunn sucks. That's all this website is. It's a hate campaign against DC. That's all it is. That's all these people have become. It's just a bunch of haters.
Well, it's a hate campaign against, you could call it new DC. Anything that is not Zack Snyder is very much what gets targeted as being negative. And I find that to be really interesting because it's like, again, this is the world that Mikey has ingratiated himself into, where it's like these guys, they heap praise upon praise upon praise upon him. So he just goes like, oh yeah, like, I'm just going to keep playing this up. And like these clips come out, like I get sent these clips or these timestamps to listen to this stuff. And I'm like, you've got to be fucking kidding me. Like, this is not the person I met back in 2019. This is not the guy that I met.
Right.
This is not.
Like Mikey too.
There are other people that have talked to me who've been listening to him for a while, and they're like, "This is not the same person. Like, this is grift upon grift upon grift." And it's like, it goes to, but it's like, why are you grifting Zack Snyder's content? Right? Like, you heard the whole thing there. He's like, "Oh, Ray Fisher is rumored to show up. You guys are going to go bonkers. You guys are going to go wild at Ray Fisher showing up." Like, why? What? Huh? Like, it's not, I'm not like, you know, sure, fine. If Ray Fisher showed up, that would be cool. But wouldn't it be crazier if Ezra showed up? Wouldn't it be crazier if Gal showed up, Jason or fucking Ben or whatever? Like, people with more of a name, more name recognition. I mean, sure, in the Snyder fandom, Ray definitely has a place up on the pedestal. But it's like, again, Ray Fisher came out yesterday and started talking some shit on Twitter. And all the quote tweets and a lot of the responses are basically telling him to shut the fuck up. Because all Ray Fisher does now is come out and complain. You know, he just comes out and complains and cries about shit. And a lot of people are just telling him to fucking pound sand. Because they're fucking tired of it. So I'm really wondering how many people are going to lose their minds at Ray Fisher. Or how many of them are just going to, you know, call him Cryborg from the crowd. I probably would. And then get kicked out. But, you know.
Yeah, you would definitely get kicked out. Sure.
Well, I would say it, and as I was leaving, you know, you get to cry more, Cryborg.
Wow. No.
There's really only like one way in and one way out, apparently, of this particular complex. So, you know, yeah, I would be killed before I left the establishment. But anyway, no, you're right. It's all negative. It's all terrible bullshit. So,
ass.
Spherical Man says, not to make fun of Mikey's condition, but is it possible he's had one too many strokes that may affect his cognitive skills? I mean, like, I know he had a stroke, and that's obviously like a bad thing. Don't get me wrong, but it's like, it's just, he's trying so hard to be like the older brother that buys everybody beer. You know, like the older brother that has a cool younger brother that has all the cool friends. And he's like, hey, what's up, guys? Like, I'll buy you beer. Can I just like hang out with you? Cryborg proceeds to dolphin dive out a window. Goddamn right, dude. Also, fear outruns anger. Just saying. Fear outruns anger. Anyway, I just kind of want to, let's see, Jess here for 2 thank you. Says, what Warner Brothers announces a project, Ray Fisher comes in yelling. I mean, nah, he would just callously tweet. That's really all it is. He would just callously tweet. Willie here says, Ray Fisher reminds me of Dan Aykroyd's character from Caddyshack 2. That's a weird ass comparison. Mrs. Esterhaus? Are you Mrs. Esterhaus? Do you know that reference, Saggy?
Like I didn't see Caddyshack 1 or
okay, well, here's the thing. Caddyshack 1, greatest golf movie ever made, hands down.
Oh, wait, no, right? I didn't see Caddyshack 1, sorry.
Yeah, Caddyshack 2 is the worst golf movie ever made. It really is bad. But the gopher is fucking awesome. Also, you know the meme, like, well, we're waiting. I think that's from...
Yeah, that's from Caddyshack 1.
Yes, Caddyshack 1. Yeah. Oh, yeah, right. He's in Caddyshack 1. It's Robert Stack from Unsolved Mysteries is in number 2. That's kind of weird. Tin Cup. No one talks about Tin Cup, dude. No one talks about Tin Cup. Let's see here. Ralph's double tits here. Leave Ray Fisher alone. He might start a thread about you and bring up Polly the polar bear. Fuck it, bro. Like, fuck it. Like
I said, listen, like I said last night on the podcast stream, because they talked about that as well. It's like my whole thing is like, I believe Ray went through shit. I mean, for Christ's sakes, Ben Affleck pretty much corroborated that article, which is why I believe he spoke out again. My thing with Ray, it's like, if Ray wants to keep fighting and do this, like, I don't care. I unfollowed because I think he owes James Gunn an apology for accusing him of deleting a tweet where he apologized to Ray, and it turned out that he has automatic, deletion on his tweets. I unfollowed after that because, again, accountability over entertainment. You gotta live that shit, not just say it. So I unfollowed. I don't hate Ray, but I do think, like, at this point, I don't care. He has every right to use his platform to speak out on what he feels about what happened to him. Just people need to stop fucking listening. Like, if you don't care and you don't want to hear it anymore, then just stop listening. Because, again, at the end of the day, this is his personal issue, his personal battle. And granted, like, he's putting it out there for his audience, and they can decide to support him or not. But if you don't support him, just unfollow. Don't listen. Don't let it trigger you, because, again, what's it going to change? Like, the support he's getting from people, it's still not changing. He's not getting his apology. He's not getting anyone in that industry that did him dirty to admit they did anything wrong. So, again, it really is at this point. If he wants to keep fighting this battle, that's on him. I don't really care. I mean, I believe what happened to him, but I'm not gonna, like, what am I supposed to do? Go to WB and, like, go or find Walter Ahmad on the streets and shake him and be like, you need to apologize to Ray Fisher right now. Like, no. So if he wants to do this, like, I don't give a shit. Like, let him. It's not gonna bother. It doesn't affect anyone but Ray Fisher at the end of the day.
Yeah. No, that's very true. That's very true. I do agree. I think a lot of people are kind of in this position where, like, again, I do think Ray was wronged by Joss Whedon. I think that has been remedied. Maybe not to his liking, but it's definitely been acknowledged and it's been addressed. And if he's not happy with that, he has every right under our Constitution to voice his speech. The thing with James Gunn is also what I agree with. The fact that he was told by multiple people, by James himself, that James auto deletes tweets, and he did not issue an apology or at least a correction to that, shows how his character is. I'm sorry. His character to me is,
whoa, wait, hold on. Zap. Sorry, Matt. But, like, when you say that you're convinced he's a narcissist liar who tries to ruin reputations of people, blah, blah, sorry, but, like, Ben Affleck literally corroborated that story. Ben Affleck literally said in that interview that working with Joss Whedon in that environment nearly freaking killed him because he relapsed bad. So, and he was very depressed and very, and with the stuff with Zack Snyder and that whole thing, like, so when you sit there and say he's a liar, it's like, no, Ben Affleck also said that he had a bad experience working there. So if you're going to sit there and call Ray a liar, then I guess Ben Affleck's a liar too, because Ben said the same exact shit that happened on set. Like, he did not have a good time. That's why he wasn't going to come back to do another Batman movie, because he was literally traumatized. Let's be real. That's what he was saying. That's probably why he also turned down. Like, everyone's sitting there saying, oh, he said he's going to turn down. He doesn't want to work with Gunn. It's like, no, he doesn't want to go back to the environment in the company where he relapsed from his sobriety because it made him so depressed to the point like that. Like, if you've known an alcoholic or an addict, the one thing they teach you when you're trying to get help is don't go back to the thing that caused you to do relapse. Don't go back there. And he's not. He's choosing not to. He's moving on. Like,
well, it's also it's not just the Joss Whedon stuff though. It was also like being away from his kids. Right. There's a lot there. What he had talked about was like how Justice League itself was a bad business move, and the Joss Whedon
talked about the professionalism.
Well, and he was like, Joss Whedon was a guy who could come on in and fix it, and he wasn't. And that was kind of what I believe is like everyone at Warner Brothers, like, and I mean this, I think everyone at Warner Brothers from top to bottom believed that Joss Whedon could come on in and salvage this project. Because when, and even Ben mentioned personal tragedy, and obviously that's a big factor. When that happens and your director, who's a very visionary person, gets removes themselves from the project because they simply cannot complete it, and they need to bring in somebody else to fix it, and then that person is going to change everything. Yeah, you gotta. I mean, it's not. It's the circumstances across the board were bad, is essentially what I'm trying to say, and I feel that like Ben, was already going through a bunch of shit at the time. This only exacerbated that, and he just didn't have a good experience. He just never wanted to do it again, and it's not just one thing; it's a culmination of things. But I think he always believed in what Zach wanted to do, which is why he supports Zach, and so. That to me is something that I think is definitely going to be, needs to be looked at there.
But I also think that I get what you're saying, but I'm saying overall, it's like Ben also worked in that environment, did not have a good time. And I know it's a combination of a lot of things as well. But when I see people in the chat saying that Ray's lying, it's not a secret that the industry has its share of bullshit and messed up stuff. And when you say, well, I'm specifically talking about the racist comment on Jeff Johns, he did explain a few instances where he perceived it to be racist. Now, the instances he had stated, for me personally, as a Black woman, I would say that's maybe ignorant or insensitive when you're saying that, oh, we can't have the angry Black man on screen. That could be perceived as to another Black person as a racist comment. But I've known people who've worked in the industry too, who have literally said they've worked for certain companies. They never tell me exactly what, and even if they did, I wouldn't share that because that's their business. But they have told me stories where they've worked in the industry and they walked away from the industry because they said, I can't tell you how many times I've literally walked in a room with executives and stuff where they're dropping the N-word with the hard R when they're referencing some of the cast or the crew or things like that. So to sit there and say that, oh, well, he's accusing Jeff Johns of racism, but he gave examples of things that he had heard or observed that he felt was racially motivated, which again, that is his right to perceive it that way. Personally, for me, I feel like that some of that stuff was just said out of ignorance and them trying to over pander to Black people. But again, it's just you're sitting there saying he's a liar. Nothing he has said has been a lie. When other people have, Jason Momoa showed support for Ray Fisher. Gal Gadot has expressed her bad experience working on that movie. So to sit there and say, well, I don't believe it's other actors who were in that movie have said they had a bad experience.
Yeah, no,
Ray Fisher didn't, but Ray Fisher's the only one who didn't, apparently.
No, I really do think that they all did. I think that they all did. I think that there was a lot of, I don't think anybody wanted to be there. And I think it just was a calamity of bad decisions and personal tragedies that just kind of added to this thing. The great thing about that, though, and really this is true, the great thing about it is that at this point, it's behind us now. 2 years ago, the movie came out and it just did away with Justice League. It never needs to be seen again, and that's okay. And that's good. I think the biggest problem now, though, is what you have is the concept of, give a mouse a fucking cookie and they're going to want more. And that's where we are. And that's why today is as funny as it is. And that's why this whole situation is as funny as it is, because they are just fucking, oh God, they're so stupid.
Question: who was the one that did apologize? Because he did get an apology from somebody.
He got an apology from John Berg.
Okay.
So John Berg and Jeff Johns were kind of like the co-CEOs of DC Films, the co-presidents or whatever, co-heads of DC Films. And they were brought in 2016 to help oversee Justice League and to get all that stuff done. And then of course, again, they were there during the reshoots and everything else. I think a big part of it too is you had a telecom company that was, it was AOL, Time Warner. And then you had Kevin Tushihara who wanted to get the movie out, and they wanted to get the movie out before the end of the year because they got their bonuses. Now here's the bonus. Yeah, where the fuck has Firewater been anyway?
He showed up in my chat today, but he's been busy living this life.
Yeah, I like Firewater. Anyway, so the other part of that though is that, again, everyone likes to harp on that. Oh, well, they just wanted to get their bonus. Well, it's not necessarily, it is that, but there's also another side of that story, which is the incoming merger between AT&T and Time Warner that was happening at the tail end of 2017, they were actually worried that Toby Emmerich and Tushihara were both worried they were going to be fired when the merger took place. And if they delayed Justice League to get it right, that they would not have gotten their bonuses had they been let go before the movie came out. So all the work that they had done on the movie that they would have, to get their bonuses, they would have been denied that had they delayed the movie. And so look, they were motivated by profit, by their own personal profit, which I don't necessarily agree with, but I also understand it. You're looking at like, okay, if you know this movie sucks and you're going to get your bonus regardless, right? But like, you don't know if you delay it to try to make it better, if that's going to end up costing you your job. So costing you like money that you're kind of entitled to from this bonus, you can understand their motivation, right? It just, the downside to it was though, is that the consequences, the consequences have just been long lasting. And that's really about it,
Yeah.
So, it's just, like I said, it's wild shit, but that's kind of where we find ourselves on this one. Let's see here. Jermaine says The Rock's net worth is $700 million compared to Zaslav's $80 million. I think he'll be okay. Yeah, no, he'll be fine. I don't know what that has to do with the price of tea in China, but he's worth a lot of money. Like, he's a businessman. That's why he's worth all that money. The thing with The Rock, though, is The Rock wants to be a billionaire.
I want to be a billionaire.
Yeah, I know.
So fucking bad.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. He wants to be in the Trace Commas Club, Fucking, I completely understand. Hopefully XFL will get him there. I just don't really see it happening right now with movies, to be honest with you. So let's see. Rational here says Batgirl is no longer canon. And if you release it, fans will ask for more. I agree. I agree. I do also think that fans will ask for more if it's good. If it's not good, they won't ask for more.
No,
right?
Ask for more. No, ask.
Yeah,
for
they're not gonna ask for more if that's the case.
No, ask for more.
No.
He not here.
What is this fucking? What's her name from Family Guy?
Consuela.
Consuela. No. I would argue that, Batgirl is one that I still want to see. I mean, I'm not going to fucking storm the Capitol, whatever for it, but I would definitely want to check it out and all that jazz. Let's see here. Mr. Toker says that The Rock will be fine monetarily, but he'll never be fine with not being Superman. That will haunt him forever. But don't you know he played Crypto the dog in the DC League of Super Pets movie?
Oh my god, so cool. That's the best movie ever. The best DC related movie ever. Fuck the Flash. I want to see Super Pets.
Did you watch it yet?
No, what the fuck?
Yeah, neither did I. I haven't watched it yet either.
I don't have kids. I don't have any reason to watch fucking Super.
Okay, hold on. I believe people in this audience will gut you if you're like, you only have to be a child to watch animation.
First of all, that's not what I said. It's just that movie 100% is for the children. I'll watch it with my dog. Her name's Baby. I think it'll count.
Sure. You're like, I don't have kids. I have a baby.
I have a baby.
But you got to say it like Vin Diesel. I got family. I got baby.
I can't. I don't got the voice. I don't have the voice. I have a deep voice, but like, not that deep. It's for family. See? It doesn't work. But no, I'm not going to watch Super Pets. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I remember when RJ said that, are you going to see Saggy? Are you going to see Super Pets? And I'm looked at him like, are you fucking kidding me right now?
I haven't watched it. I haven't watched it yet. I just went like, okay, like whatever with it. It's fine. It's fine. It's done okay.
Cyborg or Afro, bro. Like
who played Cyborg in the movie?
I don't know, but I gave him an Afro, which was really weird.
Well, I mean, I don't know. 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 I mean, I don't know You know,
Why-
I mean, like,
why- you could have gave him a fade or like a high top, but like an afro was like right on the nose.
Wasn't it
bro.
like was it an afro or was it a half-fro?
It was an afro.
Hold on, like full or half? Because I forget.
It was a full fro.
Okay, I'm looking it up. Let's see here. Super. There we go. Super Pets. I think it was it. Was it a full? No, it was a half row.
Was it?
It was a half row. It was a half row.
Either way, why did it have to be a fro at all?
Why did it gotta be a half row?
Why it gotta be a fro at all? Why couldn't he just have like why you might as well just put the brother in braids?
I mean, like, yeah, I get it, but look. Half row.
You could have just he didn't need hair like that, bro. That was just so weird.
There we go. Let me zoom out a little bit. Yeah. I mean, it's Daveed Diggs. I like Daveed Diggs. But still, it's like they gave him a hat. It doesn't even look right.
Yeah, it
just looks bad. Look at that. Like, how do you even like? You have to get like the lawn trimmer out there, the hedge trimmer, just to get out there and get the edges just right. Like, what the fuck?
I don't know. I have no idea. It's just like
I mean, I don't want
to go.
Yeah, I don't want to pretend to understand black men's hair because I don't. So that's the thing. I should
need to be a fro. It was like I said, right on the nose with that one, guys. Come on.
Toger here says it could have half rose or half Jerry curl.
If it was Jerry curls, I would have been like, "You guys are serious right now."
I'll tell you this though. If it would have been Jerry curls, I think it would have worked out. I think if it would have worked out, if the musical flow of Cyborg was basically just like, like Rick James and shit. She's super
Rick
freaky.
James, yeah. Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Yeah. Fuck your couch. Love that sketch. What a 5-finger say to the face. Slap. Charlie Murphy, you a bitch.
Darkness, Charlie Murphy, darkness. The brother's darkness. Fuck your couch. Fuck your couch. See, I can't say it because I said it too many times on the stream already.
You can, no, you haven't. You can, I don't hear. You can say it. I can't say it.
No, I know, but like, I just don't because for some reason it makes the chat uncomfortable. So I don't know why. Black woman saying the M. Whatever.
Well, what is this turning into like the Justice League reshoots? Can't have an angry black woman.
Wait till you guys hear my rap coming out. Lots of naughty. I'm just playing.
It's all like, y'all remember Lil' Kim? This is worse.
Fucking Lil' Kim. Wow, Lil' Kim with a fucking throwback.
I that's why I said it. I could have been like Nicki Minaj or Cardi B or some shit like that, but I'm gonna go back. Right. I liked Lil' Kim quite a bit back in the day, although I've always been partial to Missy Misdemeanor Elliott. So, and of course, Lady Rage with her hit Afro Puffs. Yeah, I listened to Death Row when I was a kid.
No, I'm not judging you.
I mean, I'm from the streets.
Yeah, you're mean streets. Mean streets of where are you from?
Of Portland, baby, of Portland.
Yeah, the mean streets of Portland. You're so fucking hood, bro. And I'm not afraid of YouTube. I'm just afraid of canceling Matt. He's already gotten canceled once for.
If you say it, I'm not saying it, and I'm not living vicariously through you. I just don't care,
Oh no! Well, it was funny because back in the day when I first met you, anytime I said that word, you cringed hard. Now it's just like I think I've said it enough around you when I'm angry that you're just used to it now.
Well, because that ultimately I'm not a fan of the word, but it's like it's just like I don't care. Like, I think it depends on the context as well. Like if you're quoting Rick James or Dave Chappelle as Rick James, that's one thing.
Yeah,
right?
Well, no, I know when I've gotten mad and I've got my inner hood in me when I get legit pissed because like there's me being angry and there's like me legit like I don't give a fuck pissed off shit comes out my mouth and I've literally Matt has heard me just go off on some shit and he just sits there like I think I need therapy.
No, I mostly just go like doon 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 doon.
I think he does. I think he does. I think he plays that song in his head when I'm going my rants, and he just makes it a rap. So that's how
gonna give it to you. Yeah,
Saggy gonna give it to you. What?
Snorlax gonna give it to you.
One of these days, because I know people pay you to do karaoke, but one of these days, somebody pay Matt to let me do the full DMX rap.
I mean, if Todd is here, I haven't seen Todd all week. Hold on. I need to go. My 5-year-old is looking. I need to go talk to her. Saggy, I need you to take over for a couple minutes.
I'm down. Let's go. All right.
All
right. Let me get off my phone and play a video game. What is up, chat? Oh, shit. What am I going to do over here? I was like, record stuff. All right. My phone's down. What's up, chat? How you doing? This is now the Saggy Melons Show. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it. I do apologize for all the derailment, but it's 100% Matt Jarbo's fault, not Saggy Melons. But if you want to blame Saggy Melons, you're going to have to pay Saggy Melons. So if you want to blame me for any derailment, give me money. Not here, like my channel, over on Saggy Melons channel. Shameless plug. I do drama and stuff. You guys already know that. How are you guys, though? How is your weekend? Let's talk about you. How are you guys doing? Are you guys well? Is your weekend good? Anyone do anything this weekend notable, or is it just watching YouTubers and content creators bicker on the internet? Like, did you guys do anything fun, like at all? What do you mean now it's going to go downhill, Captain Big? I'm asking the chat how they are doing. Jesus. Does Matt ask you guys how you're doing, like, ever? No. I'm asking you guys, how are you doing? If you did anything good this weekend. We're taking a little intermission to see how you guys are doing, a check-in on you. Your day was decent. That's good. You're doing great. That's also good. See, I'm trying to be more engaging, to care about you guys. Terrence, I fucking love you. I love you so much. You have no idea how much I love you for that. Oh, you played Diablo 4 beta. How is the Diablo 4? Was it good? I haven't played a Diablo game in a long time. I'm not going to lie. I attended a convention last weekend. Oh, which convention? And did you cosplay? Stop being a bad mom to baby. How dare you? I am a great mom to my baby. I went to a murder mystery dinner. Ooh, that seems fun. Those are always fun. My friends try to do that stuff before. I love that. We try to do like a party with Clue. That was fun. Sorry, Mr. Streamer. Oh, never apologize for missing my stream. I don't blame anyone for missing my streams. Trust me. You're not missing much. You were not missing much. I'm going to be in Colorado this morning. Well, damn. Well, what are you doing out there? Music Man's doing good. You guys are doing good. I'm glad. I heard it was excellent. Show baby. Show the dog. Baby's sleeping. Baby is in another room. It's 3:00 in the morning. She is sleeping. I'm not waking her up. I got locked inside by a blizzard. Oh, well, damn. Well, hopefully you are stocked with food and supplies, because, geez, damn. Where the hell do you live where it's still snowing? It was nice out today. It was like 50, 60 degrees today. Jeez. Well, that's good. I'm glad everyone is doing well. It's nice to see you all beautiful people in the chat. Some people I only see when I'm here, but, it's fine. And then, some people I see on my channel, which is great. It's a great crossover. I like the shared audience, because I feel like you guys either missed my stream earlier or you saw it and we had some time apart, and now we're back together. It's amazing. It's like full circle. Full circle. Hashtag full circle, guys. I'm going to go do some Uber driving in a few minutes. Would rather stay here, but got to pay bills. Amen to that, Taylor. Well, you make that money, honey. Will you see the Renfield movie? If I haven't even heard of that, but if it's good, maybe. I'm getting hyped up for Resident Evil 4 remake. I'm not even gonna lie. That's like my biggest excitement for the next, like, looking forward to it. So that's what I'm gonna be doing, is Resident Evil 4 remake. I'm gonna be streaming that on my gaming channel, because fuck drama for a little bit. I'm gonna play games and yell at my TV screen for a while. My love for you is undying, my vampire queen. Arr. Sharing is caring, fuckers. I agree. Sharing is caring. You're going to Orlando this weekend. Wow, you guys are doing a lot of traveling. It's not even freaking fully spring yet. But I've been to Orlando. Orlando's really nice, especially the weather. So have fun in Orlando. I'm looking forward to that film. Okay. It's not just for kids, Saggy. DC Super Pets is awesome. Brandon, you're always getting on me. Listen, I don't judge you or anybody, right? I watch animation. I'm not saying animation's easy for everyone. There are things that I enjoy that are I like more mature animation. So I don't judge you. No, I understand, Brandon. I know, but I'm saying I want to make it clear so you understand. I'm not judging you if you like animation and you like those things. My opinion is just, it's not for me, because I like more mature animation. Like, I like anime because it's a little bit more mature. So, like, when I was younger, I loved Pokemon, but Pokemon is a little too juvenile for me now because I'm a little older. So I like more edgier, adult entertainment when it comes to animation. So again, I'm not shaming you or anyone who likes to watch Super Pets. It's just for me, my personality, things I like is just not things that are catered to kids. I would say the closest thing, here's the thing, Brandon, I'll love with you. You know what I actually did enjoy that was pretty much more catered to children, but I also enjoyed it? She-Ra, the remake of She-Ra cartoon. I actually watched that. And I actually did, for some reason, enjoy it. So if that makes you feel better, I did watch that remake of She-Ra on Netflix, and I did like it for what it was. And that would be considered like a show more catered to kids. But there you go. Yeah, Saggy likes more adult animation. I do. Just say it. Oh my God, you guys are super chatting when he's not here. He's gonna miss those. You know that, right? Because he's not here to save them. So let me screenshot them for him so he doesn't miss them, because I don't know when he's coming back. So let me just screenshot the super chats.
What the fuck?
Okay, you got 2 super chats.
I see that. Sorry, yeah,
Okay.
I had to go tuck my kid in. She was just having trouble sleeping, so I had to just go get her tucked in. And
no, you're fine. We were talking about, how the chat was doing stuff, and then you got 2 super chats, and I was like, oh my God, I was literally screenshotting them because I didn't know if you were going to come back in time.
Well, Terrence Martin here, $20 is DMX rap at Saggy, which we will totally do.
Yeah.
I'm sure. Is it which DMX track is it?
Which we got to do the X gonna give. Wait, no. What
Okay.
you can pick, because I can do any of them.
Well, it's. Oh.
I love DMX, dude. I love DMX.
Yeah. I know. It's God. Oh yeah. Can you do Rough Riders Anthem?
Oh my God, yes. Yes, I can. Because wait, which version though? Because there's a couple.
There's a couple. I don't know. It's the karaoke version.
The original one?
Probably.
Okay, I'll do it.
That I remember when I first got that album, I had the It's Dark and Hell is Hot album on cassette tape, and I would like walk around the mall like blasting DMX in my head. I was like, oh, I love it. Dude, DMX is so good.
Dude, DMX was his death. Oh my God, my heart hurt. My heart hurt, dude. I was broken, dude. Yeah, because dude, I grew up with DMX. DMX was so fucking raw. And the collaborations he did with other artists and stuff, like, man, if you go back, you need to hear the one he did with Machine Gun Kelly. That one was surprisingly good.
I need to check that out there. So yeah, we'll get to that one here in a sec. Then Todd with a hundo, brother, dude, thank you so much, man. I don't deserve it. Thank you, buddy.
He doesn't.
I don't, but no, I really appreciate it. Thank you.
He's a good guy.
Jarbo, do you think that Snyder making his loss about Zach Connor or whatever is egging on the hardcore Snyder fans to make them believe he's making more movies? I do, actually. Like, I don't think that's the entire. I think his intent is the full. Like, again, Full Circle is kind of a pretty self-explanatory situation, right?
Bye, Taylor.
Bye, Taylor. Thanks for coming in, buddy. Are you out doing driving or what?
Yeah, he said he was.
Oh yeah. I get you. Drive safe out there, man. It's fucking crazy. But the Full Circle aspect of it is obviously in reference to the hero's journey, to everything having a beginning, a middle, and an end. There, again, like, it's just, that's kind of what it is. Like, that's what he was talking about. And then also, like, people growing and moving on past where they are. I think it's a subtle way of telling people that it's over, right? It's like telling people that it's come to its end, and that's okay. And then this is a celebration of life, if you will. Right. The problem, though, is that, like, again, when we talk about people like the Snyder Queen here, who is fucking insane, and she was all like, he got permission to do.
Love Snyder Queen.
I don't know why. She's a moron.
I talked to her. She's nice.
Nice doesn't indicate intelligence. You know what I mean? Like, nice doesn't indicate intelligence here, because this is clearly, like, for people who claim to know what's going on, they don't know what's going on. All right. Because, again, saying here that to get permission to show ZSJL and IMAX means that they must have agreed to it and that things must be happening behind the scenes. Talks are being held. No, like, it's not what you think it is. It's not what you think that it is. What it is that he signed an agreement to do 3 screenings. That's what he was given. So it's ridiculous to think otherwise. But, a lot of these guys are under the impression that Zach is going to, continue to make Snyderverse movies at Netflix. But here's the thing with that. They're not wrong. That's actually true. But the Snyderverse is not DC content. The Snyderverse is Zack Snyder's movies. It's Army of the Dead, Rebel Moon 2, Planet of the Dead, whatever else they want him to do. The Army of Thieves is technically a Snyderverse movie because he produced it. It's part of the army, you know.
Yeah,
like the Twilight of the Gods animated show, the fucking Army of the Dead Lost Vegas animated show, the kind of stuff that we, you know, what's going on with that? Like, that's what it is. And we're going to find out more tomorrow night.
Yes,
we're going to find out a lot more tomorrow night. And I'll definitely be going through the whole stream tomorrow night and seeing what he says. And you know, because
and by the way, I'm going to give y'all a warning, just to cut across you real quick. I'm going to give everybody a warning. If you are going to be in that chat, no one's going to be talking. He's not going to be addressing the Cell's Justice League to Netflix. He's not. Just letting you know now that those.
Yeah, I mean, here's my. Well, he's
chat.
Aware of it, obviously, correct?
Right. No, of course he's aware of it. I'm sure, but the whole point of this conversation tomorrow is to focus on talking about the event and maybe possibly talking about Rebel Moon. But if anyone's gonna try to bring up the Zack Snyder Justice League stuff, I'm warning you now. It's gonna get deleted. It's not gonna get answered.
Yeah, which completely makes sense. So he's clearly in this particular situation. He is, you know, like he's doing his thing. Like he's going to be doing it. But again, full circle, in my opinion, speaks to fucking, really does speak to like giving us a Rebel Moon trailer at the end.
All right, and it's it's for charity.
Yeah, it's for charity.
Charity. Yeah, he's not doing this to get people. Like, here's the thing, like I get the frustration with a lot of people who are just over this Snyderverse stuff. Like, I understand why people are like, Zach, can you just please tell these crazy people that it's done? But from a business perspective, I understand, especially with like seeing how crazy these people are. Like they'll turn on him. They would turn on him in a heartbeat because then they'll feel like, oh, he's turning his back on. It's like, dude, he wants to make movies. He wants to give the fans of his stuff, you know, the chance to see what he's got coming. And that's where his focus is and where it should be. He really, I think that in the beginning, like I was with Matt with the whole, can he please just shut them up? But after seeing and experiencing how these people are, and I mean, I don't blame him for not wanting to just say straight up, like, shut up, it's over. Like he wants the fans to still be on board with him so that he can hope to get them to enjoy what he's doing now. Like he wants you guys to enjoy Rebel Moon. So he wants you guys to see that his universe is what, like Matt said, what he's doing with Rebel Moon, Army of the Dead, all that stuff. So I don't blame him for not coming out and just saying straight up, like, guys, we're not going back to the DC stuff, because he's trying to get them to kind of convert over off of the DC stuff to see what he's got going on. And if he tells them, no, it's over now, they're just going to fall off. Because but here's the thing, I would prefer he do it, because it's like these people, like we've said, Matt, they're not Zack Snyder fans. They're just opportunists who are using Zack's name to prop themselves up and to make them feel like they're part of something. They don't really care about Zack Snyder, because if they did, we've been saying this for a while. Support Rebel Moon, support Army of the Dead, support what Zack's doing now, not what he's not doing, you know?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that would clearly be like that would be the thing. But unfortunately, you know, these guys don't want to operate that way. So that's just that's why we are where we are right now. It's just very annoying. But I do think what I hope is that he kind of that he closes the door on it. You know what I mean? I really hope that he closes the door, but I'm not going to hold my breath that he will, you know what I mean? I'm not going to hold my breath on that. I'm not going to sit there and think, yeah, Zack's going to do the right thing and come out and do that. I just don't see that happening. Because why would he? These guys are gonna be crazy, and you know, if he, again, it's all for charity, so it's all part of the game.
Oh my God.
What?
I just realized why you want me to do Rough Riders, you sick son of a bitch.
What? I love that track. What are you talking about?
Because you know the first fucking verse, right?
It's been a long time since I've heard it. Hold on. I have the
Get the lyrics up. Get the lyrics
hold
up.
on. I've got the thing here. I'm looking at the karaoke.
I just
Yeah,
realized.
stop, drop, shut him down, open up shop. Oh, no.
Get past
That's
that
a
part.
Rough Riders roll. Yeah, that's what it is.
No.
Right?
Read the rest. Don't read it out loud, but
Okay,
read the
stop,
rest.
drop, shut him down, open up shop. Oh,
Mhm.
no. That's how Rough Riders roll. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, they want to try, they want to lie, and they
That's not
wonder
the
why
lyric.
they're
Yeah.
gonna die. Well, this is
And-
this
yeah.
is the karaoke version. Right.
Yes, the original.
Right.
Yes, that's
Right.
why I was singing.
It's been
I was
a while
singing it.
since
I was singing it in my head. I was like, "Yo, they say that word like 50 times in the first verse."
So
Okay, I'm sorry. It just hit me randomly. I'm so sorry.
this
I'm like Jarvis wants
Oh.
to. Maybe we don't do Rough Riders anthem.
I mean, it could do it, but we did. Hold on, we just got sent a little thing here from Ash. Check your DMs. A little taste of what's to come.
Oh, God.
no!
I don't like how he said "come" either.
I don't like how he said "come" either, and I make that joke all the time. So hold on here. I don't know what's gonna happen. Let's
Hi,
see.
Andre. I'm waving to you, but you can't see me because I'm on a camera right now. Hi, Andre.
Okay, hold on. This is it. This is it. This is it. I don't know what this is though.
Oh God, please.
Attention! I will have order at this meeting. Let us commence the 546th Council of the Saggies. Our first topic,
What the
how shall we respond to RJ's proposition?
The Council of the Saggy.
The Council of Shaggy. The fucking Council of Shaggy. Who's the woman, Ash? Who's the woman who's running the Council of Saggies? Because that is not me.
Yeah, it sounds a little bit more. The echo does kind of help out, but there's definitely there's some the Council of Saggies. There we go.
One of me is bad enough. We don't need a council.
It's all the multiversal Saggies.
The multiverse. Restore the Saggyverse.
Oh my god.
This is gonna be I feel like Ash is literally starting a universe involving the love story between me and her.
It's gonna be tragedy, is what it's gonna be. But man, I just like
It's gonna be like Macbeth.
how do I'm now fully committed to whatever Ash has come up with, and I just want to hear it.
I want to see this in a cinematic universe.
Yeah, I just want to know like the tragic love story that's going to happen when Saggy denies RJ's advances, and then RJ decides to burn the multiverse in order to make sure that no one gets Saggy.
I'm gonna die alone.
I mean, we already kind of figured that, but yeah.
Wow,
they-
fuck you, Matt. Fuck you. And the white horse you rode in on.
Oh, Nicotina here says, sell the Saggy verse to Netflix.
No, we are not selling the IPs to the Saggyverse to Netflix, okay? They can't afford me. Yeah, they totally can.
They totally can. Yeah. I
They
don't even know
totally
what you're
can.
talking about there. You're just like, they can't afford me. No, they can afford Bubble Tea. You're thinking of Warner Brothers. They can't afford you. But to Nicotina, to answer your question, yeah. Outside of the entertainment trab, okay, like worldwide and full on US trends, the hashtags were flagged for spam, just like they were last time. They didn't even breach at all anything. The hashtags were shut down because everyone keeps spamming it. That's why. But that's why it's funny to
send you
hand.
something.
Okay. So real quick though, I do want to go back to the Shazam review because like I still wanted to go through it a little bit here because Zod Rider. Have you seen this, Nicotina? Have you seen this? Shazam 2 is a simplistic mess written by Joseph Todd, aka Zod Rider, and that's not doxing him. I'll spoil alert here. Get down to the bottom of this, right? Joseph Todd co-hosts a weekly YouTube show with Geekosity founder Mikey Sutton and Robert Meyer Burnett as Zod Rider. So is Robert Meyer Burnett Zod Rider now? Because I kind of feel like this is really not good on a grammar level. right? A little bit odd there with some grammar. But let's take a look again. Shazam! Fury of the Gods is a simplistic, convoluted, and generic mess with very little structure or uniqueness. This film is forgettable. Levy proves without a doubt that he was disastrously miscast as a still unnamed version of DC's Captain Marvel. See, we're already again, going back to bringing up the Captain Marvel thing is really kind of ridiculous. His acting is hammy, corny, and cranked to over-the-top levels of cheesiness, making the first Shazam film feel like a masterpiece by comparison. The writing is atrocious, and the acting is even more amateurish than that of the pilot of the episode of the Gotham Knights on the CW. It's again, hatchet job. This is just,
Oh, shit, I can't find it.
Stupid. All right, nowhere does this movie attempt to build upon established DCEU lore, because the DCEU is dead. The story is self-contained and uninspiring. It simply chugs along with a false bravado confidently within its own substandard mediocrity. What? Okay. It simply chugs along with false bravado confidently within its own substandard mediocrity. Oh my God, that's a headache-inducing sentence to read. There is a scene early in Shazam! Fury of the Gods where Levy is complaining about his life struggles to a pediatrician while referring to himself as an idiot. I agree wholeheartedly with that assessment. But why was he referring to himself as an idiot? What does that have to do with your overall, okay. Do not expect any surprises or revelations. There are none to be had here. Shazam 2 could not be bothered to carry over any of the major character arcs developed or resolved in the previous film. As it is as though none of the characters experienced any growth beyond aging. The only bright spot of the film was leaked and ruined ahead of time due to Warner Brothers Discovery panicking over the non-existent buzz, which is very much an editorial comment made by, Geekosity. But it's one of those things. It's I haven't seen it, so I can't say if any of the characters have had anything come over from the previous movie, or if there's been any growth from the previous film. But at the same time, I mean, you could kind of wonder about there being any specific examples, right? Any specific examples of the characters not really kind of doing anything. Don't you think, Saggy?
Mm-hmm.
An example would be good.
I sent you some things, by the way.
Okay. And then he goes on to say, yes, I'm speaking about Wonder Woman's dubious cameo. They wasted Gal Gadot because WBD did not want her to have another headless backlash like Superman from the neck down what? Hold on. They wasted Gal Gadot because WBD did not want to have another headless backlash like Superman from the neck down in the first Shazam movie. I just feel like there should be that sentence seems so weird to me. But their headless backlash, again, she was meant to be in it from the beginning. So it's not like the same, they were going to incorporate her anyway. Oh my God. There were rumors Gadot could not be used in Fury of the Gods, and I truly wish he had not been. Wonder Woman is too much of a well-established character to be exploited as another cheap fan service gimmick. Oh, there we go. But again, say Henry Cavill, motherfucker. Because that would have been Dwayne The Rock Johnson's doing. Anyway, I recommend skipping this movie entirely. It consists of shoddy special effects, nonsensical story beats, as well as sad attempts to emulate the more humorous aspects of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The Avengers even get name dropped. No, I know that, and it's not necessarily that. Shazam! Fury of the Gods does nothing to the DCEU mythology. There were times during this movie I wanted to take a nap, eat a sandwich, or do a number of better things. The plot is so predictable, abysmal, and boring. I found myself wondering if director David F. Sandberg read the script while intoxicated, having fallen in love with it through beer goggles.
Again, I just want to point out, the reason why Geekosity is so trash right now is that people who are writing these articles have a very vocal public bias against anything DC right now. So taking anything they write at face value is just dumb. It's literally just their bias is very obvious. It's obvious in their writing, and it's obvious if you know who these people are. You can see Mikey Sutton and Zod Rider talking about how much they just hate DC. And the weird part is, like, Shazam wasn't even made by James Gunn. So, like, why are they even this mad about it?
It's so bad. It's so bad. You know what I want to do? I'm just going to do this real quick. I want to find out. I just want to ask, like, ChatGPT to assess this thing on a punctual level.
Is this good? ChatGPT?
Yeah.
No.
Can you tell me, how does this article, like, stand up? Because I feel like there's no editorial on this article. You know, I just feel like there's no editorial on the article at all. We'll go back into it though, but anyway. Okay. It's just ridiculous nonsense.
Right, Music Man, but it was fine for Superman because it was Henry Cavill.
Yeah. Okay, so going on here. All right. They had beer goggles. I felt sorry for the supporting cast who did the very best they could with what they were given to work with. Levy brings everybody down with his deplorable acting. I was nearly offended every single time Levy was on screen. The character of Billy Batson is nearly 18 years old now, but yet Levy depicts Shazam as an awkward 7-year-old in a grown man's body. I mean, that's kind of like the whole fucking point. You know, like
18 still somewhat immature. Like, come on.
Yeah.
You're still like a teenager. You're just fresh off like the 8, like you're still a teenager, bro.
It's that weird concept of like, oh, they clearly are, you know, the age of whatever now. And it's like, you're like, no. It's like, that don't mean shit. Like, I'm fucking 40 and I'm immature as fuck. Right? Like, you guys know this. You guys who listen to me every night, you guys know how immature I am. But it's just so stupid. Anyway, there's nothing to be taken seriously about his performance, which makes the overall plot of the film all the more baffling and ridiculous. But again, where's the examples of this? Where's an example of this? You have to give me a reason to understand what you're saying here. Not to spoil this gleaming heap of desperation for those who wish to experience it themselves, but there's a sacrifice of sort. It's an odd plot device that has been used countless times in cinema. It's not a particularly bad plot device, but it is completely dependent on how it is executed through the tapestry of the story being told. The tapestry? Jesus Christ. Since Shazam Fury of the Gods has a little more than a paper-thin outline cosplaying as a story, the sacrifice plot device will leave many viewers indifferent and unmoved. I sincerely wanted to be proven wrong about this movie, as early reviews lean positive and use the words like fun, coupled with if you enjoyed the first one. I was not of Shazam. What?
I was not of Shazam.
I was not of Shazam. But I can say without question I'm assuming it means I was not a fan of Shazam. But I can say without question it's a superior movie, so much so that I almost feel bad for those being so critical of the first one initially. The pediatrician says to Captain Marvel, "It sounds to me like you're experiencing imposter syndrome." That's my favorite line because it truly encapsulates everything going on with DC Studios and WBD as of the time of this review. The studios being run by imposters who have no clue what it takes to create great DC movies. One more great quote from this dumpster fire. Fun is for children. Save your money and wait for this to be released on broadcast television for free. No need to bother with streaming or video on demand either. Again, it's like, this is WBD. They shot this before WBD was a fucking thing. I know. The tapestry line makes me think of Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. You know, like, so according to ChatGPT, the text is well written and effectively communicates the writer's negative opinions. I mean, no accounting for taste. Jesus, that's bad. I should hold on. Can you? I can rewrite this article or this review. Make it humorous and a bit shorter. All right, so I'm just asking it to like make it a bit more humorous, a bit more, a bit more cheeky and shit, right? And to see what it says. Okay. All right. So, are you okay? Do you have something going on, Psyche? There's a little bit of weird audio there.
Wait, what?
There's a little bit of weird audio on your end. We're getting some feedback.
What the hell? Hold on.
Like you have a fan on or something. Okay, so here.
No,
here,
nothing's changed. Is it still there?
Yeah, still there. Might just be StreamYard kind of acting up. All right. So here, I asked ChatGPT to rewrite it. Can you rewrite it? Make it humorous and a bit shorter. Okay. So here's the rewrite. Let me see if this is any better. Hold on to your capes, folks, because Shazam! Fury of the Gods is a hot mess of a superhero proportions. The film structure is as forgettable as Zachary Levi's acting, which is so cheesy it belongs on a charcuterie board. And don't even get me started on the writing, which is about as atrocious as Batman's attempt at small talk. This movie fails to build on established DCEU lore and instead stumbles through its own substandard mediocrity with all the grace of Aquaman on the dry land. The only thing that had potential was Wonder Woman's cameo, but even that was wasted faster than a box of Girl Scout cookies at a stoner party. The special effects are shoddy, the story beats are nonsensical, and the attempts at humor are as sad as a clown with a flat tire. In fact, Avengers even get name dropped, which is like mentioning Superman at a Marvel convention. The supporting cast does their best, but they're no match for Levy's deplorable acting, which is almost as offensive as Superman's mullet. I mean, come on, Billy Batson is almost 18, and yet Levy plays Shazam like a 7-year-old in a grown man's body. It's like watching a toddler trying to do a cake stand. Save your money and wait for this dumpster fire to hit broadcast television for free. Trust me, your time would be better spent watching paint dry, grass grow, or even rewatching the first Shazam movie. As far as the movie's tagline, fun is for children, well, this movie is for no one. That is a much better fucking review. ChatGPT hates it, exactly.
Still background?
Yeah, no, you sound better now.
Okay, because I was like,
right?
What the fudge is going on with my audio?
Yeah. Let's see. Fandom NSLs here says, why is this whole review written like a series of Family Guy cutaways? Kind of. Yeah, it feels like that, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That's pretty funny. Bob the Goon. This is a castle. We have many tapestries. And if you're a Scottish lord, then I am Mickey Mouse. That is, that's exactly what I was thinking. But yeah, that was a much better review. Shorter, quicker. Even had a couple good laughs in there. Spherical Manor says, I thought AI wasn't supposed to be negative. Well, it's going off the prompt of what was there. So, perhaps we should post. God, if only we could leave a comment on this article. I would go. ChatGPT wrote this thing and made it better. It's how dare he? Let's see. Tony here says Snyder cultists make my head hurt. They do, man, but they're funny to laugh at. They're funny to laugh at. All right, though, but let me see here. I think I'm getting a message. Hold on. I got to check my phone. Nope. Okay. I just don't know if my kid's still awake or not. I put her in my bed and turned on Netflix for her and stuff. I was like, I'm only going to be like another 20 minutes. I got to hurry this thing up. Post it on Twitter and tag them. It's long. It's longer than that. I don't have a verified account anymore.
Twit longer.
Twit longer is stupid.
I like Twit longer.
It's so dumb.
You're dumb.
You're dumb.
You're fucking stupid.
You're dumb.
I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna stop before I get that.
Oh, okay. So here, check this out. This is what Ash sent me, right? This is the samples that Ash has done in order to sample your voice. So,
oh god.
Look at this here. Yeah, there's a lot there. You can do 19 to 25 samples. Here's the thing. 9.8 MIB generally transfers. That's at least like 8 minutes. 8 minutes of sampling per one. Am I right, Ash? Is it about 8, 9 minutes?
Let me see it. How many clips? Where did you get all these clips? From your stream?
No, from your stream. All he's got, you talk solo. And you will ramble on for like a couple hours at a time. You can download one of your streams, chop it into 20 pieces. Oh. And that's everything. And then just upload that. And then now it's got your info.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, I know, right? That's kind of funny.
To the CIA.
That's how they're gonna get you.
That's how they're gonna find you.
So.
Oh, well, interesting. Did you see the stuff I sent you, by the way?
Yeah. Hold on, I'll bring that up. So this person, this one right here, is restore the Snyderverse. All this, right? This is in response to James Gunn's post about Lance Reddick.
Yep. And there was a couple of others there that they eventually deleted it once people like roasted them.
Yeah. It's
and,
just stupid.
Yeah, that's what they were doing, like that whole thing. And then the other one too, because that was sent by Jimbo to me. I don't know if you saw it in the.
No, I didn't see that one. So okay, so it is 12:30, and I gotta start winding it down. So there is one video to watch that Jess had asked to watch last night about Bob Chapek being fired by Mickey Mouse. It's apparently pretty good. And then also Saggy has got, you're going to do Rough Riders Anthem.
Is that, we're really doing Rough Riders Anthem?
Yeah, but you can say they, you don't have to say the other word.
Okay. Well, I mean, if you're going to sing Rough Riders Anthem, why wouldn't you just say the full thing?
I know. Hold on. Let me look it up again. All right. Karaoke. All right. Maybe I can find it here. Karaoke version. Karaoke. God damn it. Yeah, it's probably all gonna end up being.
Well, we could do X Gonna Give It to You because RJ, Snorlax with a hard X.
Fine.
You really want me to do Rough Riders Anthem? Because I'll do it. I'll censor it.
We'll do. It's fine. We'll do that. We'll do X Gonna Give It to You. Okay, let me just get this up. All right. Don't get it twisted.
Oh, we doing it right now. Hold on. Let me hold on.
Yeah, we're doing it right now. I gotta go take after my kids, man.
Wait.
Shit.
Okay, hold on. Pause. All right. Hold on. I gotta get ready.
Gotta clear your throat.
I gotta clear my throat.
Gotta wash all that cobweb out.
Shut the fuck up.
All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
Ready. Okay, guys, get ready. Let's do this.
Y'all don't get it twisted. This rap shit is mine, motherfucker. It's not a fucking game. Fuck what you heard. It's what you're hearing.
Listen.
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 X gon' give it to you. What fuck? Waiting for you. Get it on your own. X gon' deliver it to you. Knock, knock. Open up the door. It's real. With the dawn stop. Pop up the stainless steel. Go hard. Getting busy with it. But I got such a good heart that'll make a motherfucker wonder if he did it. Damn right, and I'll do it again. Cause I am right. So I got to quit. Break bread with the enemy. No matter how many cats I break bread with, I'll break what you're sending me. And motherfuckers, you're running nothing but your life today. Bitch, and it's on a life day. I'm getting down. Like a nigga said, freeze. It won't be the one ending up on his knees, bitch, please. If the only thing your cats did was come out to play, we stay out my way. Motherfucker, we're gonna rock, then we're gonna roll, then we let it pop. Go, let it go. X gon' give it to you. We're gonna give it to you. X gon' give it to you. We're gonna give it to you. First we gonna rock, then we gonna roll, then we let it pop. Go, let it go. X gon' give it to you. We gon' give it to you. X gon' give it to you. We gonna get nothing to me. But every time I turn around, cats got their hands out wanting something from me. I ain't got it, so you can't get it. Let's leave it at that, cause I ain't with it. Put the full strength down and try to make a fuck. So I face the world like an open and punch against me against you. Whatever, whenever, nigga, fuck you gonna do? I'm a wolf in sheep's clothing. The only one that can know that can chill. Come back in the streets open. Damn right, I'm in 19 years. Niggas wanna fight me, fight these tears. I put in work and it's all for the kids. But these cats done forgot what work is. They don't know who we be looking, but they don't know who we see, nigga. Then we gonna roll, then we let it pop. Go, let it go. X gon' give it to you. We gon' give it to you. X gon' give it to you. We gon' give it to you. First we gonna rock, then we gonna roll, then we let it pop. Go, let it go. X gon' give it to you. We gon' give it to you. Are they gonna give it to you? We're gonna give it to you. Where am I at? Talk too much for too long. Don't give up, you're too strong. All right, I'm done.
All right. It's about the dough. It's about getting down for what you stand for, yo. For real. For so you're gonna roll. Then we let it pop. Go, let it go. X gon' give it to you. He gon' give it to you. X gon' give it to you. He gon' give it to you. First we gonna rock. Then we gonna roll. Then we let it pop. Go, let it go. X gon' give it to you. He gon' give it to you. X gon' give it to you. He gon' give it to you. First we gonna rock. Then we gonna roll. Then we let it pop. Go, let it go. X gon' give it to you. He gon' give it to you. X gon' give it to you. He gon' give it to you. I finished it for you.
No, I
didn't have to say the N-word.
Yeah, that's why I did it. I was like, all right, now Jarbo can take over. You don't have to say the N-word.
It's not like WAP where I almost said it. That was funny.
You should hear me sing Eminem's Superman. That one's fun. Good lordy, Rody, you must be going off that water bottle.
This is a nice sounding song, but I'm more of a Prince guy myself.
This is what it sounds like when doves cry. Can't touch this.
Doom, doo, 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 doom, doo, doo, can't touch this.
My music hits me so hard.
Makes me say, oh my Lord, what is this?
Man, dude, those days were great. Fucking MC Hammer, Vanilla Ice.
I mean, god damn, like there's this one woman I watch on I see her on TikTok and on YouTube Shorts and stuff, and she kind of puts together songs that were like popular now that have like the same beat from songs that were popular like 20, 30 years ago, and then the songs that those ones were modeled after. So it's pretty funny. Well, I've witnessed karaoke now. Picard facepalm gif, according to James here, sing Return of the Mac by Ralph's Double Tits.
Oh my God.
Mark Morrison. Have you ever heard that whole album? It's great.
No, I haven't, but
the whole album's great. Yeah. Dude, freaking Return of the Mac is like, it's just fucking such a good track.
Return of the Mac.
Return of the Mac. What it is. Return of the Mac.
Nothing is the best song ever. Best song ever. This is how we do it.
This is how we do it. Dun, 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 dun. This is how we do it.
South Central does it like nobody does.
This is how we do it. What about you know what? I will fully say like that was good. What about Cisco's The Thong Song? Remember when that was big?
Oh my God, dude, that song was fucking great. Dude, I miss Cisco. I miss Drew Hill, man.
Yeah, like there's so much shit to crisscross.
Jump. The Mac Daddy'll make you jump. The Daddy Mac will make you. They make Mac Daddy, dude. Wow, James is showing his age, and we are.
James is he's older. He's older. Yeah. The Glee version is better than what? I don't quite know.
Wait, which one?
I don't know, but let's never think the Glee version of anything is better.
Glee, some of Glee's versions of songs are decent.
Their mashups are okay. Are okay.
Some of them are a little too bad. I have to do karaoke night on my stream where I just do really like the ninja rap, because that was my favorite one. Ninja rap.
Ninja. Go ninja, go. What about like Shaggy, It Wasn't Me? That was a good one.
The Thong Song was better. I thought the thought like Shaggy, It Wasn't Me was kind of.
They call me Mr. Boombastic, strictly fantastic. I mean, like that was pretty big back in the. That was even in George of the Jungle, starring Brendan Fraser.
Yeah, dude, the 90s, like, dude, that music, mid-90s, early 2000s. Oh my God, Keith fucking Sweat. I haven't heard Keith Sweat for fucking ages. Keith Sweat was like that baby maker music.
I think did I see Keith Sweat in concert? Because like I went to one of those like radio concerts remember they used to have those back in the day. They do like the annual thing. They did one. I forget who was there. I think maybe Tony Braxton was there. But like I went for Bone Thugs and Harmony because like Bone was playing, and I was like, "Fuck yeah, I'm gonna go see Bone." Bone. This Crossroads is still the shit.
Bobby Brown was really good back in the day too. His old stuff. It's my prerogative. I can do what I want to do. It's my prerogative.
Well, there's that. Also, the song in Ghostbusters 2, his Ghostbusters 2 track was really good.
Right. Well, I guess we're gonna have to take control.
Gotta get.
Gotta get. Dude, I jammed to that song, and also Belle Biv DeVoe. That girl is poison.
Yeah, that's a good one too. There's
No,
so what about that? What about that Bob Chapek getting fired by me? Yeah, we're coming up on the 3-hour mark, guys. We're coming up on the 3-hour mark.
Bob Chapek got fired.
Wow. All right, someone's been practicing her Mickey Mouse scream. Okay. All right.
Not
I
that
guess I can probably do more Goofy. You're all gonna die of cancer.
Dude, did you remember that episode of Paradise PD with Goofy? I can smell your cunt. That episode had me dead. Fucking Goofy
Man,
in the bars.
it so sucks that like Lance Reddick died, man. He was good in fucking Paradise PD.
Dude, fucking, I'm pants, motherfucker. Bing, bang, boom, dick titties. I'm Agent Clappers. Dude, I loved him, dude. I was so sad when he died because I fall asleep watching Paradise PD or Fazar. So I hear his voice when I fall asleep. It's like so sad.
I had trouble getting into Farzar or Fazar, whatever it is. But I do enjoy Paradise PD. I think I went from Paradise PD immediately over to Fazar, and I was like, this is just a tough one to get into because of that. But yeah, I do like Paradise PD quite a bit. All right, let's watch this so then I can go and make sure my child is still alive, or at least awake. She's probably asleep. She's watching PJ Masks on Netflix, but you know, he was good. Yeah, he was good in everything. That's very true, Larry. But the fact that he went over to do Paradise PD and like was actually being very serious and being funny was great. Wait, Larry here says the Richard Cheese version of My Neck, My Back is the best. Really? I didn't know he did a cover of that.
My neck. Dude, when that song dropped, bro, everyone's jaw dropped. Like,
yeah,
was,
my
like,
neck,
what?
my back. I was hearing that tonight too, believe it or not. I heard that track tonight. At least part of it. Like my neck, my back, my pussy, and my crack. You know, like, all right. Yeah, I remember when that shit dropped too. I was like, damn. You know, like this is people were talking about that. I'm just saying, people need to realize that you can't like ignore the punani. You know, it's there.
Don't ignore it. It'll bite you.
It's not the Necronomicon. It doesn't have teeth. Unless it's that one movie where the chick has vaginal dentata.
No, that was based on a true story. Women's vaginas do have teeth that, I mean, to be honest, I think I read that it was that. No, I think I read that could happen. Like you can get teeth inside of your vagina. I also learned that dolphins' DNA genetically are very similar, if not like the same as humans. So you can have a fucking dolphin baby. So
let me hold on here. Vaginal dentata. I looked it up. Okay. According to Wikipedia, vaginal dentata describes a folk tale in which women's vagina is said to contain teeth, with the associated implication that sexual intercourse might result in injury, emasculation, or castration for the man involved. The topic of vaginal dentata may also cover a rare medical condition affecting the vagina, which in this case is more accurately termed a vaginal dermoid cyst.
Yeah.
So it's not real. It's a folklore.
No, it's real.
It's not real. It's a fucking folklore.
No, you find out when you find out.
You go and find me a picture right now of a pussy full of teeth that is not fake. I want to see the full-on vertical smile with a set of fucking pearly white chompers. The kind you would get out of a Los Angeles fucking dental office. Just gleaming.
It's real.
Or at least braces, because they got to get that shit corrected.
I looked it up and I regret it. I immediately turned off. I saw pictures, even if they're fake, I don't want to see.
Let me see here. Now I'm going to look it up.
Yeah, look it up. It's horrifying.
Okay, vaginal dentata. It doesn't even look. It's just a pussy with teeth, man. It looks like a fucking plant. Anyway.
So the video.
So
So the video we're trying to watch. While
Yeah.
we're not talking about teeth and vagina. Thank you. It's real. It's real, people. Look it up. It's a real thing.
anyway, hold on. Look up teratoma. All right, hold on.
It's a defense mechanism for the vagina. Every woman's vagina should have teeth in it.
Oh, that's disgusting.
I don't want to look it up.
Yeah, that's gross.
Wait, now I want to look it up because now I'm curious.
Yeah.
What is it?
Yeah. It's called teratoma.
Oh God, why I don't teratoma?
Just- Look up blue waffle. I've looked up blue waffles before. We're good.
What the fuck am I looking at? Yeah, no, thank you. Thank you. No, thank you. What the fuck was that? Why do you guys know these things? Like, can I, Fandom Menace Owls, I need to see your search history, like, right the fuck now.
What? Like, what are you talking about?
No. It's awesome.
You have this weird thing about that. Hold on here. Okay. This is here for 5. Thank you, buddy. It says, to anyone in the chat who can give it a chance, ask ChatGPT, give me an essay on what is so controversial about HWAD and read the results. All right, fine. We'll have that. Okay. Can you write me an essay? Hold on. You know what? We're going to do this right. Can you pretend to be a journalist? Okay, hold on. Journalist for the New York Times. And I need you to write a comprehensive essay about why the television show Squad is controversial. Please and thank you. I'm very polite with the AI. I just want to double check that's what he was asking. Okay. Yeah. Okay, fine. All right. There you go. Okay, let's see. We'll do this, and then we'll watch the video, and then we'll come back and look at that. Okay?
Oh man, Bob. Can't believe we're finally going on that fishing trip we've been talking about for all these years. Bob and Bob, Iger and Chapek, the dynamic Disney duo back at it again.
Yeah, can't believe it either.
So where's this super secret lake you're taking me to? Hope it's not too far away.
Oh, don't worry about it, buddy. We'll be there before you know it.
Well, that didn't sound like he was taking him exactly anywhere. I don't think they're going fishing.
Bob, what's going on? What are we doing here? Where's the lake, Bob?
I think we both know there's no lake, Bob.
Bob, come on. Please.
Clean yourself up, Bob. The boss wants a word with you.
Bobby. What an unfortunate situation we've found ourselves in. And after only, how long has it been, Bob?
2 years.
2 f***ing years. Oh boy, that's gotta be a record.
Mickey, but boss, please.
No, you shut the f*** up, Bob. This isn't Good Morning America. You sit there with your pie hole shut and your clown ears open. Disney's not doing well, Bob. Not doing well at all. Revenue's down, parks are in disarray, and worst of all, the customers aren't happy. And if the customers aren't happy, well, then I'm not happy. You understand what I'm saying, Bob?
But boss, it wasn't my fault. The virus. The virus changed everything.
Oh, really? So I guess it's the virus's fault that Bob screwed Scarlett Johansson out of her Black Widow residuals, leading to a massive lawsuit and tons of bad press for Disney.
I don't know, boss. Sure sounds like a Bob problem to me.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Rule number 1, Bob. Don't f*** with ScarJo. Everyone loves ScarJo.
My daughter sure does, except now she won't even make an appearance at her birthday party.
Look, I'm sorry about ScarJo, okay? And yeah, I might have mismanaged the streaming services a little. And I know I'm responsible for the stock drop. But if you just give me a little bit more time, I think I could...
Oh boy, Bob. You think this is just about money? Look, losing money every once in a while, it's fine. No big deal. Happens to everyone. We're Disney, for Christ's sake. It's not like we're not gonna make it all back. No, Bob. What really chuffs my buttons is you did the one truly unforgivable act. You f*** with the magic, Bob.
Why'd you have to f*** with the magic, Bob?
You don't f*** with the magic!
What do you mean? How did I fuck with the magic? I wouldn't fuck with the magic. I love the magic.
Bobby, the magic isn't the movie stars, or the classic rides, or even a cool Dole Whip on a hot summer's day. The real magic is the illusion that we actually care about the customer, that we love them, that we're as emotionally invested in them as they are in us. The magic is what keeps the light shows a-running and the cash a-flowing for generations.
I do really love a cool Dole Whip, though.
And in less than 2 years, you've nearly undone a century of hard work!
Mickey, what are you talking about?
You've been a complete ass! You're arrogant on investor calls and interviews, you openly antagonize Disney adults.
Disney adults. Now there's an oxymoron.
Yeah, sure. We all know that Disney adults are the most insecure, entitled, and maladjusted people on the planet, but you don't say that part out loud! And worst of all, you have the unmitigated f***ing gall to brag about how good you are at adjusting prices on the fly in order to take people for all they're worth, while a massive recession looms!
Come on, Bob. It's like you don't even pretend to care.
You make people realize that we're just a soulless, greedy corporation like everybody else!
Look, maybe I'm not the best in interviews and on camera, but look at the parks. That's where we make most of our income, and I've made them more profitable than ever.
Yeah, and how exactly did you go about achieving it? By allowing heaps of trash to pile up all over the parks, letting the rides fall into disrepair, overcharging customers for every single aspect like a coked-up mobile game company, and gutting the annual pass program.
Come on, Mickey, even you hate annual pass holders. Statistically, they spend way less money per visit and eat up park capacity during peak months.
Yeah, no shit! Which is why we've already been slowly phasing them out, little by little, year by year, by incrementally increasing the prices, slowly removing features like PhotoPass, and adding more blackout dates. If you do it all at once, those idiots will realize what's going on and make a big stink about it, leading to more bad press for us. You might have realized that if your foresight extended any further than that little Sheriff Woody you got between your legs, but no! All little boy Bobby cares about are his short-term gains. Short-term gains that come at the cost of long-term magic.
Mickey, please.
You took Disneyland, the happiest f***ing place on Earth, and turned it into some discount Knott's Berry Farm! I'm done with you, Bob. Bob, do what you gotta do.
No, Bob, it's me, your boy, your protege. How could you do this to me?
I gave you everything. I acquired Pixar and Star Wars, built out the box office busting MCU. The parks had never been in better shape. Revenue had never been higher. I handed you the diamond-studded keys to an entertainment empire on a silver platter. And how do you repay me? By f***ing me, Bob. You f***ed me and you f***ed my legacy. All those years of hard work down the shitter faster than a Tomorrowland f***ing turkey leg. How could I do this to you? How could you do this to me? As far as I'm concerned, you're getting exactly what you deserve.
No, Bob, please. You don't gotta do this. I'll do anything. Anything!
It's funny. Michael Eisner said the same thing too. But at the end of the day, business is business. Here's a check for $20 million. We wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors.
Now I'll never be a billionaire!
All right, that was pretty good. That was pretty funny. Also, James is back. Hey, James.
Hey.
Is it working now? Is your audio
Yeah, you
working?
unmuted my mic.
I did, because you were typing on your keyboard. And
I didn't realize you brought me in at that time.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways, you know that video started off as a joke.
Well,
And
this
they were just
video?
like, that's a good joke. We should make it into a short film.
I mean, I did good. It was good.
Yeah. It's one of those concepts that I wish I made. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you could always think of like when Iger brings in the next person that fucks up. And there you have it on that one. So, all right. So you said you had something you wanted to show me. What was that? You didn't send it to me.
Yeah, just wondering if you've ever heard this. You probably have, actually, after I looked it up. I'm like, he's probably heard it.
Oh, it's in the private chat. Let me see. All right. I
Play
don't know.
like the first 15 seconds and then go to the 2-minute mark, and then you'll hear it. If you've never heard this song, it's a great song. By the way.
Let me see.
Are you gonna sing it, James?
I could, but I won't.
Okay, you said do the first how long and then go to the 2-minute mark?
15 seconds and then go to the 2-minute mark.
Okay.
Maybe 30 seconds.
Sounds familiar, but I can't really place it right now.
Everyone turn up your volume.
Oh wow, Slim Shady. What? My name is who? My name is Chicka Slim Shady. Hi, my name is
Wow.
What? My name is who? My name is Chicka Slim Shady. Hi kids, you like Primus? Do you want to see me stick 9-inch nails to each one of my eyelids? Sorry, I couldn't help it.
Wow. That's crazy. How did I never know this?
I didn't either.
This is one of my favorite tunes, by the way.
It's a good tune. All right, I just don't want to get copyright claimed.
You will.
I definitely will, but it's like I just don't want to get shut down right before the end. So, but that's cool, man. That's that's so crazy. It's like just to hear that, like, whoa, I immediately know, it's like Vanilla Ice and Under Pressure.
Yeah, and he apparently told Eminem that he couldn't use the rights to that. I think Eminem used it without asking because he didn't like how it was derogatory towards women. So.
Oh wow, how'd they get around that then?
I can't remember. I think there was a lawsuit or something. Probably got paid off.
Yeah, most likely got paid off. Yeah, I mean, because at that point it's Dre producing it, so Dre would have been the one to do that.
Not to mention, wasn't that his launch song?
That was, yeah, but that was also through Aftermath. I think it was through Aftermath Records, which is Dre's label. So, they would have done that. But yeah, that's crazy. Keen the Golden State says, I thought you guys were done. Nah, we're getting close to. It's just it happened, as always happens.
Sorry. So there was no lawsuit. But Sifri, being openly gay, initially refused, demanding sexist and homophobic lyrics be removed. Dre and Eminem made changes and the song became a massive hit. There you go.
Oh, okay. There you go. Good for them. Okay, so also because we did have this from this is what are the results? I know I'm getting to the Chat GPT results of this shit. He asked me to ask it to write an essay about the controversial nature of the show Exo Squad. Yeah. So this is what it says. The television show Exo Squad is a science fiction animated series that premiered in 1993. Although it only lasted 2 seasons, it generated a significant amount of controversy during its run. The controversy surrounding the show was primarily related to its themes, which were deemed by some to be inappropriate for children's programming. One of the primary reasons why Exo Squad is controversial was its graphic violence. The show featured scenes of intense combat with characters being shot, stabbed, and blown up on a regular basis. Some critics argued that this level of violence was inappropriate for a children's show and that it could desensitize young viewers to the real-world consequences of violence. Another reason why Exo Squad is controversial was for its portrayal of certain social issues. The show was set in the future where humans had colonized Mars and Venus, and tensions between the groups were a major plot point. Some critics argued that the show's portrayal of race relations was heavy-handed and simplistic, with the Martians and the Venusians standing in for minority groups and the Earth-based Terrans representing white people. In addition to its portrayal of race relations, Exo Squad also tackled issues related to gender and sexuality. One of the show's main characters, JT Marsh, was portrayed as having a romantic relationship with a female character, while another character, Alec De Leon, was shown to have feelings for his male commander. Some viewers praised the show for its progressive portrayal of these issues, while others criticized it for promoting a gay agenda and for exposing children to sexual themes. Finally, Exo Squad was controversial for its depiction of religion. In one episode, a character named Marsala is shown praying to a statue of his god, which is depicted as a mechanical bird. Some viewers found this portrayal of religion to be disrespectful and offensive, while others argued that it was creative and imaginative interpretation of religious beliefs. In conclusion, Exo Squad is a controversial television show that generated a significant amount of debate during its run. Its graphic violence, portrayal of social issues, and depiction of religion were all subjects of criticism and praise. Whether or not the show was appropriate for children's programming is still a matter of debate, but its impact on science fiction and animation cannot be denied. I have no idea if any of that is even remotely accurate. I have no idea. And I'm
they're working on a modern reboot, right?
Well, that will make This Is very happy. I'm waiting this because This Is talks about Exo Squad all the time. So
Well, they've been trying to for the last 2 years.
Yeah. What is the question mark for? I don't know. But that's the results. That's what it said. I don't know what you want.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey.
I knew that'd get Saggy laughing.
It was because it was just like, hey. I love
Hey.
James. James.
Oh my! What the fuck?
I don't know why it's funny. It's just the way.
You just don't know why it's funny. It's
I
just
don't
funny.
know. Yeah, it's just funny how he just.
She
so
gets my
quiet.
dry sense of humor. That's for sure.
I do. James has a very good sense of humor. I mean, it's James' voice though. I got to see James on camera for the first time. I was actually really excited.
Yeah, it's not like I'm on camera every week or anything.
True. It was a rare occurrence where I finally got a notification that one of his channels was live, and I was like, "Oh shoot, what's going on over here?" And then I saw James on cam, and it took me a second until I started talking. I was like, "Oh, that's James." I was very excited.
Oh my god! Oh my god! All right. I don't know. We have like 75 people watching, and the chat just like stopped. So I think that's a good time.
Well, yeah, it wasn't the
says,
Exo Squad
99.
essay at all. No.
That was it was a very simplistic essay about why the show was controversial.
Yeah, that's not the reason why the chat stopped. Can't.
No, I know. I don't know what happened.
Correlation to the chat. Yeah.
I know. I thought that was kind of funny. I
Chat
just thought
smells.
Like it is what it is. All right though. So I think on that note, it's a good place to end it. 3 hours in. So I'll be on tomorrow night. We'll be going over what SnyderCon 2.0 is. I'll give you guys my thoughts on Shazam, Fury of the Gods, which I'm looking forward to seeing in the morning. And everyone out there, have yourself a great evening. And remember, hey, and you know what? Drink your fucking Ovaltine, you fucking monsters.